Hey, Mr. Clash here, waiting for me to appear in the bottom of the screen, but I'll be there shortly. And here we are live at the end of the Kronos versus AWSM Clasher's war. Just give me a moment, I'll materialize out of the darkness. There we go. Hi, how are we going? Okay, so let me just get rid of this tree on the corner of my base, and then we'll dive straight in. For some reason, people haven't been attacking me. I'm running low on a personal break, but hey, if needs be, I'll extend the break with a couple of gems spent. Very close to the end of the war. Check out the score here. We're looking at 65 versus 64. Oh, gee, we're live straight away. Oh my goodness, so didn't know that was going on. Don't know how far into the attack we are, just that it's live all of a sudden. So, whew, I'm in the clouds, so maybe it's ending. Okay, so we missed the end of that. All right, so that was number 11 going on number 8. And no, Inferno Tower left, no ability, couple point defense, 13 seconds. No, it's not going to be a 3-star attack, unfortunately. And I suppose the fact we could get in, a lot of people dove out at the same time, realizing it was going to be a 3-star attack. So after this is finished, we'll go back, have a look at the score, and have a good look at the score and see how close it is. 90% damage. Okay. So having a good look at the score, 65 AWSM Clashes, 64 Kronos. When I came in before, it was 60, 63, 62, I think it was. But 2 AWSM Clashes and Kronos was 62, something like that. Anyway, AWSM Clashes were ahead, and they're still ahead now. 17 attacks to go from them, 15. I can count. 15 attacks to go from Kronos. Now, I haven't even had a look to see whose attacks are who. Let's just have a look. We'll just go into the team, see how many Town Hall 9s attacks are still left to go. So everything from 19 and down is a Town Hall 9 attack. So 3 Town Hall 9s coming left to attack from AWSM Clashes, and 1, 2, 3 from Kronos as well. So we'll have a look. We'll just scroll down each side of the base first while we wait for some more attacks to begin, and then we'll see how that's looking up, how that's shaping up. So 3 attacks each, basically, on the Town Hall 9s left to go from each side. So I'll just get this up here. Alrighties. So we have the breakdown was 6 Town Hall 11s, 12 Town Hall 10s, and 12 Town Hall 9s. So at the moment, this is what's been done to Kronos. 2 stars, 2 stars, 2 stars, 3-star on their number 4, Town Hall 11, 2-star, 2-star. Haven't hit their number 7 yet. So far, the Town Hall 10s have been all 2-starred. Haven't hit 7 and 15. 16's got a star waiting to go on it. And now we come down to the Town Hall 9s. Okay, well, this is interesting. This could be a cat amongst the pigeons, so to speak. 21 and 23 have not been 3-starred. Remember, there are Town Hall 9 attacks still to do. And 30 hasn't been 3-starred. So what did I say we had? We had 3 Town Hall 9 attacks to go, and there are 3 Town Hall 9 bases to attack. So that's 3 stars sitting on the board there for AWSM Clasher that they still can pick up just in the Town Hall 9s. Now we'll have a look at what Kronos has done onto AWSM Clasher. So we've got 2 stars across the board up there. Haven't got a star on their number 4 yet. 1 star on the number 5. 3-star the number 6. Now we have a look at the Town Hall 10s. Well, there are 3 Town Hall 10s up there still to hit. Or 4. We'll call 11. We'll call 11 needs to be hit as well. So 4 Town Hall 10s to be hit. They did 3-star. One of the number 14 got 3-starred, and number 17 got 3-starred as well. Then we come down to the Town Hall 9s. And okay, so all the Town Hall 9s, all the Town Hall 9s have been hit. So Kronos have 3-starred all the Town Hall 9s. So that's 3 stars that they don't have to concern themselves with. However, let's have a look at what they've got left. We know they've got 15 attacks left. So we'll have a look at what they've done with their attacks that they've got left. They've got 4 Town Hall 11 attacks to go. and 2, 4, 6, 9. Oh, sorry, we're not counting that number 19. So 2, 4, 6 Town Hall 10 attacks to go and 4 Town Hall. That doesn't make sense. If they had 15 attacks. Oh, didn't count those Town Hall 9, the ones down there. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 10. Sorry, 10 and 14. So they've got a few Town Hall 10s attacks to go and a lot of Town Hall 10s to pick up. And now we come on to the, just to see what attacks Awesome Clashes have, and then we'll start getting into showing some of the replays while we wait for the live attacks to kick off some more. We've got roughly 30 attacks to go in the next 3 hours, so there's going to be a lot of attacks still on the board. So we've got 4 attacks also, 4 Town Hall 11 attacks for them to do, and so Town Hall 10 attacks, you've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and then come down to 17, 10. So it's looking pretty even Stevens at the moment. The Town Hall 11s would probably like a 3-star, and of course Awesome Clasher needs to get going on to their pick up what they've done. So what we'll do is we'll kick off, we'll have a look at the Town Hall 11 3-stars. We'll slowly work our way down the board looking at the 3-star attacks only, and then once everything's looking like the Town Hall 11s look like they're done, we'll have a look at the best attacks on those. So have a look at this. Firstly, going off on the 3-star attack on this, Gary, number 4 from Awesome Clashes coming in. Okay, so 2 golems coming in. Okay, so we've got golems as the initial tank and Bow Witch coming at this. Eagle Artillery is warming up nicely. There we go. Eagle Artillery has fired off its first shot. Bowlers and Witches taking out the mortars on the outside. Nice little jump spill into the middle. So I'm assuming we're going to have jump over that see, I did it again. It's the Inferno Tower. I'm just calling too many Town Hall 9s. Everything's an expo. I'll just call everything an expo and then we're done. The cannons, they're expos too. So jump over the Inferno Tower to get access to the Eagle. Now, what's interesting here is that wall there where the expo is, it's kind of going to stop the bowlers from pathing that way too much. Yeah, see, they just stopped pathing, and I'm wondering if something actually drew them into the middle because they stopped going towards those wizards. There might have been something in the middle that popped up that I didn't see that drew them in, that enabled them to take out the Eagle Artillery. But Eagle Artillery's down, freeze warring out. They will maybe get, yeah, okay, just got that Inferno Tower, so that was actually pretty handy. Otherwise that Inferno Tower would have started to roast the Queen as she came around. Ability or not, she would have just lost a tremendous amount of health. So at the moment, Grand Warden is keeping the Queen up. Bowlers, Witches coming around the side, all the ones on the left. So it's basically the whole right-hand side squad coming with the Skellies, Bowlers, Witches, and Grand Warden. Oh, double bomb, and 2 little bombs at the same time. Wiped out a lot of stuff, but still the Bowlers, Witches coming around. Gordon and the Queen onto that. Wow. Okay, so just survived enough. I think with the help of the Grand Warden and his little magic staff shooting the laser beams or whatever those things are called he shoots out of them, help him take the weapons down just that little bit quicker. He might get, no. See that? He could have just taken one more shot on that wizard tower and it would have gone down. But of course the Grand Warden's AI means he doesn't do that. He helps the other troops. So even though that would have helped the other troops, he's going to help what the other troops are shooting at. So good on you, Grand Warden. Sacrifice yourself. Could have taken down that Wizzy, but it doesn't matter because we do know it's going to be a 3-star attack in the end anyway, because there's hardly any health left on that wizard tower. So one more shot from the Witch, maybe another shot, or 2, 3, 2. Wow! How close was that one? Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll go back live just to see if there's something going on there. Okie dokie, and we are back in. We've got a live attack going on by Rish, number 2, on their number 5 Town Hall 11. So we're coming in on this one. Okay, again, Bowler Witch on each side and coming in nicely with the double jump. Same sort of thing as we just saw in the previous base. Bowler Witch, create the funnel, double jump into the Inferno, then 1 jump into the Eagle Artillery. Unfortunately, well, there's a 3rd jump. So that 3rd jump, I'm assuming, is designed to path over to this second inferno, but it's looking like all the bowlers are walking around the outside, so the funnel just wasn't quite long enough, maybe patient enough or whatever. So the Eagle artillery is not going to go down because nothing's going into the middle. It's all just pathing around the outside. So that's the benefit of having that moat right across where you want to jump. And by having that inferno set just that little bit deeper, it means that everything around the outside is still up. And in terms of trying to path into, if you have a look at, obviously it's a symmetrical type base. If you're coming in from this top side where the lab is, you'd really need these air defenses and the cannons to go down. That way that would make the inferno the next closest thing. So that's the only way that you get things in. Otherwise, doing what I say is draw that mental line between a weapon. So if you don't take, for instance, if you don't take that cannon down that I've just highlighted there, and you draw that mental line between the inferno and the cannon, then you come out perpendicular halfway along that line. You can see, and then you do the same with the archer to the inferno, and you draw those two lines. You can see that there's no way you'll get anything to path directly into the inferno because it needs to be the inferno side of that imaginary line that you draw to path them in. So that's just a little bit unfortunate in terms of the pathing to try and get the bowlers in. All those things that really need to go down onto the outside. So it is actually a little bit of a difficult thing to try and path because it's a lot of defenses that you need to get down just to get your bowlers in through the middle. So that's a tremendous funneling. It's a lot of troops to go into funneling to try and get things into the middle on that base. Anyway, so here we go. 2.5 hours left. We've got 15 attacks, nearly 15 attacks from each side. Another little Town Hall 11 3-star or Town Hall 10 3-stars would be nice. I think AWSM Clashers really need to clean up the Town Hall 9s. They've only got 2 Town Hall 10s left to hit. So assuming they cleaned up the Town Hall 9s, that's an extra 3 stars. And then you've got to assume that there are, where's that other Town Hall 10? A minimum 2 stars on each of the Town Hall 10s. Here we go, going live again on the Town Hall 9, number 21. Mockerman's going in. Okay, nice little moat next to the Queen there. Coming in with a hog-based attack. It's got a rage spell, so I'm assuming it's a go boho. Coming in with some bowlers. Now the beauty of the bowlers in a hog-based attack is that even if you're, for a low Town Hall 9 anyway, at least, even if your heroes might not be up to par 100%, the bowlers kind of make up for a little bit of stuff. In this case, it's going to look like the king is going to go walking, and the little bit of stuff that they will make up for is the fact that they will zero in onto the queen if the queen aggroes them. Unfortunately, the funnel wasn't made wide enough, so that bowler went to go pathing a little bit more, and coming in on the corner is sort of acting like a little bit of a chevron shape or a little bit of a slippery dip, if you like, and the bowlers are just sliding down each side. Phase the queen, take out the enemy queen. Bowlers, 33% of the base has been taken out. If the king and wizard can take out that bomb tower, that will leave a lot of the inside part of the base to be easily taken out by the hogs. But unfortunately, there are only 2 heal spells. So that is the danger with coming in with a go boho, or a mass of hogs coming. And the danger is you need to know where the bombs are so that you can put your heals in. Now that bomb tower did, I saw an attack on this earlier in the war, and it probably would have been a 3-star except for the bomb tower, because the heals did get used up and then the bomb tower just ended up wiping out the hogs. And this is looking like a replay of that at the moment. So it's got to be a very, very carefully placed heal spell. Better get it down quickly before the next wizard splash takes out the hogs. So this might be, again, the attacker did not save any cleanup wizards. And that was the part that wrecked the first attack on this base. Well, he's got 2 cleanup wizards at the top there, but he has nothing for the left-hand pump. Oh, there we go. He's got a barbarian. Look, I'm not even looking properly. I'm focused on the wizards and on the troop mat, and I'm not looking at the barbarian. So on the first one, we had the queen path around, and look at that. The hogs have to go up to the Tesla up the top there, but that's where the wizards are. So really kind of needed wizards on this bottom side here, where the elixir storage. But that's okay. It shouldn't be. It might not be too much of an issue. But on the first attack, the queen came out the bottom, and then she left the bottom builder's hut. So this still 43 seconds is going to be closed. Then they need to get into the middle to take out the queen's pad. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue as well. 36 seconds to get this done. Unfortunately, the wizards are on the same side where the hogs are. So they're not getting the benefit of being able to do double cleanup duty at the same time. So 27 seconds, I don't think it's going to happen, because at least that queen pad will end up being left standing. And with only 3 Town Hall 9s to hit and 3 Town Hall 9 attacks to do it, and no dipping allowed, Unfortunately, this will mean that Awesome Clashers will end up leaving Town Hall 9s on the board, even though there's so massive amounts of troops left. 5 seconds, the Hogs will not be able to do it. So that's a little bit of a shame. Just possibly different choice in the way that the cleanup troops were deployed would have turned that into a 3-star. So that is another save on that base that, for want of, what would I say, better cleanup deployment, let's say, or cleanup at all, would have been a 3-star attack, unfortunately. So that was 2 bases left to attack and 2 Town Hall 9s to do it. So that will be definitely Town Hall 9 stars being left on the board. So Awesome Clashers have put themselves at a good disadvantage by leaving a Town Hall 9, and they'll have to make, we haven't seen the rest of the Town Hall 9 attacks yet, but they'll have to make up for that by doing extra 3-stars on the Town Hall 10. So let's move over to what is currently the 3-star attack on number 6. Just pausing just to make sure no one else is going in very sneaky. We're only got a lot of attacks left to do, and not a lot of time left to do it. Okay, so let's just pop in here now and have a look. 3-star attack on this Town Hall 11 at the start of the war. Somewhere near the start of the war, Dan. We did see that in the previous stream, but we're going to have a look at that now. Level 40 hero, level 45 heroes, and level 20 Green Warden coming in. Bowler coming in to take out that mortar. Once the mortar's down, witches will be safe with their skellies. Healers on the right hand, witches coming in to target the other mortar and take on the archer tower and so on. Bowlers coming through the middle. Now, bringing 3 jump spells, so you've got to assume you're going to be jumping from outside into get access to the mortar, access to the eagle, and then the next one should be breaching that wall where the top 2 expos are, and the expo next to the inferno and the sweeper. So that 3rd jump should be going there, so that all those troops in the middle can path on through, with the Grand Warden as well coming up through the middle. Queen has decided she's going to go walking on the left-hand side and shoot a wall. Okay, so she's onto her favourite target. Bowlers on the right-hand side with the healers. That will keep them up alive just nicely as they path around. Now that wizard tower is a couple of spaces in, so they won't be able to get access to that. The Queen's broken through her wall on the bottom, so she'll take out the cannon, take out the air defence, and then path through to that next cannon unless there's something to distract her there. That witch will be ending a little bit of help on the bottom with the Queen, with the skellies running forward, might distract the cannon just a little bit. The Grand Warden's decided to help out with the Queen, so that's pretty handy. Lava pump is finished on the right hand side, defensive lava pump, so that's going to come over and that will distract the Queen. So the Queen's being distracted by the lava pump while Archer's shooting onto the Queen and still has a special ability left to use. Grand Warden's going to go down, of course. That special ability was already used. Bowlers and healers and witches on the top side will slowly path around, and it's going to be looking like the only thing left for them to take out will be an expo and a wizard, and those sorts of troops with healers on them, the expo won't be able to take out. So if you have a look at that expo shooting onto that witch there, the health goes down, the health goes back up. So the 2 healers are fixing that quite well, thank you very much. So that's pretty easy for them. Now, they just watch the skellies as they break through this wall. This expo is not going to be able to keep up with the skellies. They come through. The expo did get a lot of damage, but okay, there we go. So they've broken through the wizard tower. Now just have a close look on these bowlers. They're taking a lot of damage from the wizard tower. Almost dead, but the healers got onto them and healed them right back up. So save them. The wizard tower, the healers saved them at that time. So that was pretty lucky from the healer's point of view. So that's the 2 3-star attacks that went on. So here we go, going live now. Monsters going in on their number 7. That was an unhit Town Hall 10. So coming in, we've got 1 jump spell coming in with an air attack on this one with Baby Dragon Queen, and got the Queen Walk portion starting up, funnel created, giveaway air defense at the top side. So just be interesting to see which side he plans to come in with. I'm assuming the Baby Dragon on the right, he wants the Queen to start pathing around to the left. She should be able to, no, she won't. She won't be able to get that Inferno. She won't be able to get that Inferno. But the Baby Dragon coming in on the bottom side, wiped out. Troll Teslas, so there's 2 Troll Teslas discovered. Bowlers coming in to take out that other air defense down the corner with a distraction giant to take out whatever might, to distract whatever might be needed to be distracted on that side. Wall breakers come in, get the wall Queen to come in through the wall breakers, and yeah, her ability's done, so she'll go down to the Inferno Tower. That leaves basically what I would call a naked Inferno Tower for balloons or whatever. 2 Lava Hounds still to pop in. The Clan Castle radius is there. I just showed that just to see what the Clan Castle radius was. So they'll take out the Town Hall. Healers are onto the bowlers at the moment. Now still 2 Lava Hounds to come in and 2 outside giveaway air defenses. So here comes the first Lava Hound pathing all the way across the base to distract those weapons. Haste spell, get balloons in on that Inferno Tower. Lava Hound comes out of the Clan Castle, which is probably the best thing it needed at this moment, because Lava Hound won't really be able to do anything. If it had targeted the Queen and the Queen popped the Lava Pups, then it might have been real in danger. Inferno Tower standing, a few balloons left. Haste spell, it's not going to be a 3-star attack, obviously. Now at this stage, Queen's gone down, and even though the air defenses were outside and they were kind of a giveaway, now trying to get into the 2-star realm, and now that those weapons have gone down on the outside, the only threat to anything being a 2-star here will be the ground troops, and of course the Lava Hound targeting that single soul wizard, which is trying to get out, and of course Archer and okay. So we've had a little bit of an end of the battle there, 46% 1-star, so there was no point letting that go on because it wasn't going to be a 3-star attack. So they've triggered got one attack on Daddy. They've managed to get an extra star on the board, 66 versus 64 at the moment. Whew. So this is it's going to be a pretty close war. Kronos had a very good war against Pennington Mob last one, is what I believe. So there's still 29 attacks left to go. Now no 3-stars, no Town Hall 10 3-stars. Okay, Town Hall 9. So we'll have a look at the Town Hall 10 3-stars. We've seen the Town Hall 11s, and then we'll slowly get through all the Town Hall 9s while we try and catch the live attacks. And if we miss a live attack, we'll jump back in and we'll have a look at it on a replay as well. So, okay, we've got a ring base. We did see this one a little bit earlier. I forgot about that. Yeah, this was a ring base one. Now, the interesting thing is that this was 32 balloons coming in, as opposed to just saying having a queen walk, start to queen walk one side of the base and then something else happen on the other side of the base. This was 32 balloons coming in. Now, as it all sort of started to move around or mosey around, I guess you could say, I remember that what started to happen was that the balloons coming in on the right hand side, there's balloons are going to come in from the right and the top, from the top right and the top left. Now, by the balloons coming in on the top right, the order of the balloons deployment, by them coming in there, all the balloons on the left will have nowhere else to go because they won't path around in a big circle going around the clock. They'll have nowhere else to go, and they'll go straight into the heavily defended core, but you've got 2 free spells. So the core basically got wiped out and was not able to defend itself because the free spells have just basically frozen everything that might have mattered. Lava Pups will take out the skellies that are there. Now there is a lot of damage done to the balloons in this attack. There is a heal spell left, and the wizards do a tremendous amount of damage into the balloons. Like if you have a look at these balloons on the left, there's a massive amount of damage going on to them, so much so that they won't get out that archer tower. So the wizard did so much damage on those balloons on the left hand side that the archer tower wasn't able to be taken down, but the balloons coming over from the right hand side will clean up that work nicely. So we'll just wait for that to end while I just have a little bit of a play around with what I'm doing here. And okay, so here we go. All right, so just letting that come to an end now. I'll speed that up just in case. I just sped up the last 5 seconds. Like, okay. Still a bit of a speed up. Okay, so nothing to wait here, nothing to wait. All right, now what we'll start to do intermittently, and I'll run through them a little bit quickly. Actually, that was that Town Hall, because we've got another 3-star Town Hall 10 to show as well. So that was by K. So Dante's attack, that wasn't a 3-star. So I'll have a look at that, and I'll slowly try and get through these attacks, and then try and we'll see if we can try and get some live attacks, because there's a lot of live attacks still to go. But I'll start going through these attacks so that we, but when it ends, that we're not spending too much time just having a look at the attacks that are done. Now, interesting thing here, put the bowler down, and the double split, the double bounce that the bowler's doing is going to take out the mortar. So once the mortar goes down, that golem's not going to path around to the left, so you can get that in. Expose on the golem, wizards start to funnel, create the funnel, drop the wizard down on the right hand side first on that pump, that's not a pump, it's leading over to a pump onto the Dark Spell Factory. Again, the double bounce of the bowler to try and do the extra damage onto that Archer Tower was pretty cool. Get the wizard down, wall breakers in. Now the queen will path in. Now that Inferno is not doing as much damage as it could. Obviously, if it was a single target, the golem would have been finished by now, but a multi-target Inferno doing less damage, so the golem is able to survive a little bit longer. But that's because if there were 5 giants, then they would have absorbed 5 streams instead. So bowlers coming in, you've got the one more freeze up the sleeve, and you've got a heal spell up the sleeve as well. Bowlers coming in, the Inferno on the right hand side. That's it's going to be interesting to see how that gets taken out. We've got 21 hogs left, so you don't often see hog attacks in Town Hall 10, but it doesn't mean you can't have them. So we've got the double cannon on the right hand side. I'd be interested to see what the DPS on that double cannon is, or the damage per shot, or whatever they rate it at. Big bomb that injured all of those hogs. We're at 1 heal spell left, so that's kept the hogs up nicely, and a free spell for that Tesla Farm Inferno area for when the hogs get in range. So that's a nice little holding of that free spell, and that's a great benefit. That free spell has tremendously helped. That queen will take out the Inferno Tower before the free spell ends, and now the hogs just have a little bit of mandatory cleanup to do. A couple of Archer Towers and that cannon on the far side. Drop the cleanup wizard at the top to take out the barracks up there. Archer on the right hand side. Probably drop a little goblin up there on the right hand side as well. Don't know where he dropped a goblin somewhere. There we go. Dropped a goblin on the dark drill at the bottom. So those hogs will be no match for the cannon, or the cannon will be no match for the hogs, I should say. And then they can start pathing back around while the wizard archers on the right hand side. Goblins starting to help. Took out the dark drill at the bottom pretty fast, and we'll soon make mincemeat of that pump, and then it will path all the way around to the right hand side to try and take out the stuff over there, or help take it out a little bit quicker while the hogs come around. And look, the queen is on her favorite target again. Okay, it can't be helped at this time, I would say, but I don't know. I'm not sure if the AI says there's 2 ways to get to this camp. One is to shoot a wall, and the other is to walk through the 2 broken walls. Which one is quicker? I'll take the quickest one. Shoot a wall? I don't know. Maybe she would have got there quicker the other way. But either way, it was a 3-star attack, a nice 3-star attack. Okay, all right, my stream is just lagging. Okay. Don't know why it's lagging, but it was going good. But I'll have a look to see what I can do about trying to fix the lag. Alrighties. So bear with me. Sorry about this. We've got that is fine there. Okay, so just got a couple little things that I'm trying to fix here, and try and find out why it is the stream's lagging. Everything on my end is looking actually pretty good, so I'm not 100% sure why I've got lag in the stream. All my data says it's working nicely, but that doesn't mean it is, obviously. So just going to have a little bit of a play here to see what I can figure out what's going on. I've got the feedback from, thanks for telling me that it's a little bit laggy, but I'm also getting a different output rating that I'm getting feedback to say that my stream's lagging a little bit, and I'm trying to find out why it might be the case. So just bear with me a little bit while I look around and try and find anything that I can get rid of that might be hampering the stream at the moment. So alrighty, I'll close that down. I've got a couple little things open that possibly don't need to be open, but I've got them open just for a convenience sake sort of a thing. So not really sure. Okay, so something's having a struggle to try and close down. So that might be an indication that something's eating up a little bit of memory in the background that I'm not aware of. So just bear with me a little bit. Unfortunately, I do have a little bit of lag, and I'm not sure why. So all right, just thought I'd just leave a little message in the chat to mention that I do have a little bit of lag at the moment, and I'm trying to work on what the possible problem is for it. So unfortunately, I can't do too much while it's lagging. Oh, there is something that might be an issue. So I'll just close that down. There's something up that I normally don't have up when I stream, and I've forgotten that it was up. So hopefully, once the system registers that that is gone, that will be no problem. So we're looking at 45 attacks done from Kronos and 46 done from AWSM Clasher. So we are still looking to have, well, it's 2 hours left in the war, so there's 29 attacks left to go in only 2 hours. So you've got to assume, you know, about 15 attacks an hour. So it's roughly going to be averaging out about an attack every 3 minutes while I try to resolve the stream issue that's going on at the moment. According to my system here, I've got no problem with the stream. The stream's going great, but the feedback I'm having from where I'm streaming to is saying there is an issue. So I've got 2 sets of data telling me 2 different things with the stream, unfortunately. So, so I don't know how to deal with that when you've got 2 different things telling you 2 different pieces of information. That's a little bit, one says good and the other one says, buddy, there's some issues going on here. So not really sure. What I'll do is, still got that up. So that's going good for the moment. Just wait, we'll just wait while I try and have a look to see if there's anything else I can shut down. So there's no attacks are going in at the moment. I'm not getting any icons. So just going to bring up the task manager and have a look to see what I can get rid of, if I can get rid of anything that might be running in the background that hasn't let me know that's eating up something. But yeah, like I said, I've got one thing telling me the stream's good, and then YouTube is telling me the stream's not good, and then I can see that it's not so good coming back from YouTube as well. Okay, so just trying to run through what I've got going that might be trying to stop it. Okay, I'll end that. I don't think that's an issue, but I've ended that. Just scroll down a little bit more. And all right, now there was something that I did see running, and I went to close it down and it closed down all by itself. So not sure. I've had that a little bit, a few times previously. That little random thing that pops up. It's kept the computer busy for a while. So that should fix things. It should fix things. Unfortunately, I don't seem to have control on what's going on. So it should be fine now. It should be fine. Okay, so okay, that was a little bit random. Don't know what was going on there, but obviously 2 sets of information. So while we wait for the attacks, we'll have a look at the Town Hall 9 attacks. They went down, 12 Town Hall 9 attacks. We'll have a look at the 3-star Town Hall 9 attacks is what we'll do, and we'll pop out each one, because with so many attacks left to go, I don't want to miss too many if I don't have to. So firstly, what we've got is this, it's a 4 Lava Hound attack coming in. So I'm assuming there's going to be a sacrificial king and queen at some point. So we've got a minion going down on the top side on that pump, wizard on the right hand side, king and queen have gone down, so that looks like a king and queen dive with the bowlers, clan castle bowlers, to assist, to help take out the trash and get through to the enemy king and queen fast as fast can be. And at this point, with those things likely to go down, you'd be hoping that there might be something in the clan castle that's not going to target your balloons, but it doesn't matter too much. Double poison and rage on bowlers and the queen, and that will all go down pretty heftily. And coming in with the 4 lava hounds now. So it's a quad Laloon with a suicide heroes to get the heroes and the clan castle out. Coming in against that air sweeper, and the next air sweeper will be facing the other way, but you will have to face coming into it with balloons at some point. 3 more heal spells and 3 more haste spells and a heal spell coming up. So that's what we're looking at in terms of the spells left. 2 more haste spells, 1 more heal, double bomb onto that, black bomb onto that lava hound. Skellies, that lava hound won't last too long. Next lava hounds will go down pretty quickly, depends which ones they've targeted. 1 more lava hound, but with a heal spell coming up, keep all those balloons alive nicely. And the attacking queen is still alive. So that's probably the biggest surprising thing, really, is that the attacking queen managed to stay out of range of some of those weapons, like the archer tower that was up there, and managed to not go down while all the balloon portion was going on at the bottom part of the base. So just have a look at the last 20 seconds. A few minions coming down to help assist the cleanup. Balloons still up the sleeve. Put them down for cleanup. Activate the queen's special ability, and that is done. That is all finished for that base. Okay, now I don't normally have a look in the chat of the clan, so I'll let them just do their thing in peace, so they have no fear of anything they say being shown while they're doing their plans and possibly talking about things that they don't want to be shown. So coming in with the queen, warg and hogs on this one. Queen going to take out the enemy queen, I'm assuming. I got some rage spell, got a rage spell there, so I'd also be assuming there'll be some bowlers in the mix, and then leaving 2 heal spells for the hogs. So to me, the logical place for the bombs are between the archer and the wizard here, and then you'd be thinking somewhere around here, somewhere around that expo, and that's really it. In terms of what is available to place big bombs or double bombs, there's really no point anymore having double bombs, because people identify a double bomb spot and they place a hog in it, and the hog, they place a heal in it, so the double bomb doesn't do anything. So unless you're going to have the double big bomb with the 2 small bombs between them, which will kill the hogs, then having double bombs doesn't do anything. You're better off having 4 singles spread around to try and make them use heal spells in more places instead of just one. So this is another spot where there could be a big bomb. There's no big bomb there, and I haven't really seen any big bombs going off yet. So I'd have to be assuming possibly one between the Tesla and the mortar, and one between the sweeper and the air defense. There we go, Tesla and the mortar. There was a big bomb there, and next one should be around there somewhere. I don't know whereabouts. We've had one that did pop off in the bottom, but should be, is there one there? Yeah, there is one there between the cannon and the archer. Now, I'm assuming you're going to have some spring traps between the Teslas. That'd be a good, smart thing to do. No, not on that one. Maybe the next one. No, none on that either. So that might have made a little bit of difference to the attack, maybe. But the queen and the bowlers are still up. Queen's fully back to health thanks to the healers. So just a little bit of queen up going on. Nothing up the top there to worry about. And we already know it was a 3-star. Just seeing how it became a 3-star. So I don't know where that other big bomb was. It never got triggered. Okay, so here we go back into the mix of things. Okay, whoa, we've got 2 lots going on here. See, they all attacked at the same time. They're being cheeky. These buggers are being cheeky. They do that to me all the time. I'll wait. Then they won't attack. And then boom, they all dive in at the same time. So unfortunately, we've missed most of the deployment, or all of the deployment on this one. So this was a Kronos attack now, but of course, remember, Kronos used all of their Town Hall 9 attacks. So this is a Town Hall 9 jumping up to hit a Town Hall 10 for 2 stars, but I don't know if it was already 2-star attack. It doesn't say new best or anything like that. So I'm assuming this is not a brand new 2 stars. It might, well, Kronos has leaped ahead. Now we've got Awesome Clasher's attack coming in on their bottom base, so we'll have to go and look back at the Kronos attacks to see what we've missed. Got nice hogs coming in there, got some witches on the left hand side. Queen still hasn't used a special ability. There's a lot of defenses left to go. Healers are onto the Queen and the King, they're both still up. Giants are trying to break through that through the wall there while the Expo is targeting onto them. So unless there are spring traps that can, oh look, the skelly traps, they'll take out the hogs, but both heroes are getting healed at the moment, so there's still a pretty good chance. There's a minute and a half left to go. Bowler coming on the right hand side, witches and wizards on the left, they'll take out the trash on the left hand side. Archers targeting onto the heroes, so that will be a good thing. Now the only threat to the raid will be the walls, running out of time as the heroes don't get over to the Tesla. If that Tesla is able to take out the witch and both skellies, that will all pass over the path over there. The Queen will start to shoot on a wall in a second. Random wall, most probably, whatever the toughest wall is. She's shooting on a joint, on an intersection, so she'll get through that. Rage the Queen to get her through quicker. She's got more chance of taking out that Tesla than probably anybody. The Tesla's targeting her archers. She'll survive the pump and then she can take out the Tesla, and that will be game over for the base. 45 seconds, so that is a nice little 3-star coming in from Awesome Clashes. That was a much needed 3-star on a Town Hall 9. They're running out of Town Hall 9 attacks and they need that extra star up their sleeve. 3 stars. Okay, so what did we miss? Because we're going to miss on another live attack on number 10, Excalibur, coming in. This is Kronos attacking. Okay, 29 balloons, and I'm assuming 3 lava hounds now to come in on this base to try and see what's going on. Okay, 2 Infernos still up. The Queen will go down. She won't get the Inferno. She might get the Archer Tower. She might get the Mortar, but she's not going to get the Inferno. And the Inferno and the Archer Tower will just roast her. She won't even get the... Well, she just got the Archer Tower. So that Inferno, Air Defense, and Expo, they're sort of a little bit naked at the moment. They're exposed to easier, but you know, everything still has to path over to get to them, so that is a little bit of a difficulty. So still, Clan Castle still left to deploy, and the enemy Clan Castle has not been dealt with, unfortunately. So no poisons left to take them out, so unless the lava pups can take out the enemy Clan Castle. Freeze the baby dragon. Baby dragon got frozen. Lava pups are trying to take out the baby dragon. Oh, no, there's no lava pups. The Expo dealt with those. Inferno and baby dragon unfrozen. They'll take out the rest of the balloons. Air skellies coming in. Lava hound on that last air defense remaining. The second last, on the last one now, that'll pop. Infernos will take out those. Baby dragon still alive, doing massive amounts of damage, and nothing will be able to get through the town hall. So at best, this will be a 1-star attack, simply based on the percentage. And it's number 18, so it's the lowest Town Hall 10 coming up to hit. Of course, when I say lowest, the heroes are still maxed heroes and still maxed troops for Town Hall 10. So lowest in this case is a subjective term. So last minion going down. They're not going to really get that anything more except just an exercise in seeing if I can kill the baby dragon, and can't kill the baby dragon. So that's the end of the attack, 56% from Kronos on the number 10, while they try to pick up the stars. Okay, so 69 to Kronos now and 67 to Awesome Clasher. So Awesome Clasher has picked up 3 stars, and we'll just have a quick scroll down the list on the, they've picked up the number 30, and we'll have a look at the other Town Hall 9 as we scrolled up. So still 2 Town Hall 9s to clear up now. Just am curious, just we'll scroll down their Town Hall 9s to see if they've, okay, they've got 1 more Town Hall 9 attack to go. That is the Awesome Clashes have 1 more Town Hall 9 attack to go, and Kronos will have, they had 3, but all the Town Hall 9s were 3-starred. So we're just going to have a quick look on to see what we missed on those attacks. So we did saw that, we saw the 1-star attack on there, and that was, that Town Hall 9 was 2 new stars onto that Town Hall 10, and the number 6 got the 2 stars onto the number 4. So just have a quick wait to see if anyone else is going in. If not, we'll just have a quick look at those attacks that we just missed live, just to make sure that we've got everything that as it's happening. 2 hours left in the war now, 12 attacks left to go from Kronos, 13 attacks to go from Awesome Clashes. So that was a 1-star attack effort we saw there. So we'll have a look at the 2-star effort on their Town Hall 11. The remaining Town Hall 11 attacks, there's not too many of those to go. Okay, so we've got Bowler and Witch coming in nicely. And yeah, so bowler witch coming in nicely. Well, healed bowlers on that side. Healed, there's no bowlers on that side. Healed witches are on that side. They'll take out the cannon and wizard eventually, and we've got some witches at the bottom. There are no more healers for them, so they'll be coming in with the bowlers to take out that wider funnel area. And then once that's done, it'll be 16 bowlers all in the middle. Now, if those builder huts can go, if the barracks can go, that'll assist with the funneling greatly. So to make the bowlers go in more straight into the middle, straight over to coming in with an earthquake spell instead of 2 jumps. So that's an interesting choice. I'm wondering the logic behind the choice. Not that I'm a Town Hall 11, so I'm not questioning Town Hall 11 attack methods. I'm just wondering why the earthquake was chosen instead of, say, 2 jump spells or something like that. But there must be a reason. Get everything in pathing better, possibly, so it can take out the eagle and everything else as well. Freeze on the other Inferno Tower. Queens, the healers are now gone onto the queen. Bowlers on the left-hand side will go down, or the top will go down. Bowler on the right-hand side, take out the cannon. That'll eventually go down to the Grand Warden and the other cannon on the right-hand side there. Queen will reach over the wall, take out the gold mine, but all those point defense can reach further than she can, so they'll eventually take her out, healers or not. Grand Warden's still staying up. Don't know why the healers will do that. They'll heal the Grand Warden, but ignore the Queen, which is right in front of the Grand Warden. Anyway, Grand Warden's gone down. So that was 61%. Nice little 2-star jump. So if you're only aiming for a 2-star, I suppose it doesn't matter, whatever you require to get the 2-star. It's the main thing. So coming in on there, number 11, this is a Town Hall 9 attack coming up onto a Town Hall 10. So I'd be assuming at this point that it's really more about practice instead of possibly trying to get additional stars, or a style of attack that a Town Hall 10 might want to be doing a little bit later. So that is what I think is going to be going on here with this attack. So either it's practice or it's a Town Hall 9 version of a Town Hall 10 attack still to come. We're not going to know that at the moment though. If Town Hall 10 attack ends up being exactly the same as this, well, that will answer our question when the Town Hall 10's attack. But we're not going to know that until that time comes. And of course it is the same attacker, number 27, that did jump up and 2-star the other Town Hall 10 before as well. So that's an interesting thing. Get your attacks in, get your training in, is what I was going to say. Practice, training. Queen goes down, and that is 74% 2-star. So how good's that? That's a Town Hall 9 getting a 74% 2-star on a Town Hall 10. So that's actually pretty good. As we come back, we can see they've bumped up the stars, 71 stars to, now I didn't say anything, that I'm pretty sure that's that was a fresh 2-star. We'll have a look, and 67. So we're running out of attacks now. So we'll have a look at that. Okay, so that was a fresh 2-star hit on that Town Hall 10 by the Town Hall 9. And so that you can see 27 did Tora and Adash as well. So that Town Hall 9 jumped up and did some pretty awesome work, and that gives a little bit more relief for the Town Hall 10s to do the more risky Town Hall 10 3-star attacks. Number 6 still to hit for an extra couple of stars, and so at the moment Awesome Clasher still have a few to go. So we'll just have a quick look at how many attacks are left to do. So there are 3 Town Hall 11 attacks left to do from Awesome Clasher, and there are 3 Town Hall 11 attacks left to do from Kronos as well. We'll have a look at the Town Hall 10s to do. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 attacks from Kronos on Town Hall 10s, and down here we've got 1, 5, 7, 9 Town Hall 10 attacks left from Awesome Clasher to do. So as we'll do, we'll keep going, we'll keep pathing down through the various bases that we as we have a look through the Town Hall 9 attacks over the next couple of hours while this war comes to an end, and we'll see how it all goes. Alrighty, so now we're coming in. Yes, Mr. NT, no relation. My in-game name is just Mr. No relation. and it's not me, it's not an alternative account. I say, so queen coming in, we've got 2 lava hounds and 12 balloons, so yeah, bowlers coming into the clan castle now. Golems come down, enemy clan castle has triggered, they're coming out, couple poisons ready for those, or at least 1 poison. Poison's down, bowlers coming in, they'll take out the 2 air defenses once they get into that little section there where the expo is. They'll come in, take out those 2 air defenses, might even be able to get the sweeper down if everything works out okay, get the sweeper down, and even possibly that other air defense in the middle as well. The hero's still up, the queen's going to jump in, hasn't used his special ability yet, and neither has the king raged. Okay, the king's just gone raging then. Queen will jump over, she'll take out the clan castle, king will rage to help take out the clan castle, so the air defense will go down in the middle, possibly the archer and the sweeper as well will also go down. Both queens are still up at the moment, and that is the enemy queen and the attacking queen. Just use a bit of phase the queen at the moment. Once that expo locks on, phase the queen, take out the sweeper, and then take out the bomb tower, and then take out a Tesla as well before going down to something or possibly nothing, depending on what it's targeted to. Okay, both Teslas gone down. Expo will be the next target. Queen goes down to a little bomb, bit of splash damage, something like that. And now minions coming in on the right hand side. Look at that. Minions taking out that cannon on the right hand side. Lava hound up the top. No air defenses left. Balloon taking out the wizard at the bottom. So instead of waiting for the whole clump of balloons to come down to the wizard to be taken out by wizard splash damage, 2 lava hounds unpopped, minions doing plenty of cleanup. So that was something that I did notice earlier on at the start of the war, and that was in all the air attacks that Kronos were doing. They were all bringing minions, or a nice little group of minions, sometimes as many as 10 minions, which of course is just 2 balloons. So instead of bringing 14 balloons, just bring 12 balloons and 10 minions, and then having the minions help provide the cleanup, because you don't often have enough pups, and this way it just made sure that you weren't going to run out of time. So that's what that was doing. Okay, so back into, so that was base 21 that we had a look at there. No live attacks. Now, of course, this is a no dip war, as you can see in the little overlay. No dip league, no dip war. If you're new to the concept, that simply means you can't dip down. A Town Hall 10 can't hit a Town Hall 9. A Town Hall 11 cannot hit a Town Hall 10 or a Town Hall 9. Town Hall 9s need to clear themselves. They can hit up though. So a Town Hall 9 can hit 10 or 11, and a Town Hall 10 can hit 10 or 11 as well. But Town Hall 11, they have to deal with Town Hall 11s themselves. So there's no salvation for Town Hall 9s. If the Town Hall 9s can't clean themselves of the other enemy Town Hall 9s, then that is tough luck. That's stars left on the board. And that, at the moment, that is what we're going to be seeing on the AWSM Clasher side. Unfortunately, they have run out of number of attacks left. There's only there are more Town Hall 9 bases to clear than there are Town Hall 9 attacks to clear them. So they will leave Town Hall 9 stars on the board. The breakdown for this particular no dip war was 6 Town Hall 11s and 12 Town Hall 10s and 12 Town Hall 9s. I'll just speed this up a little bit. Just put it onto 2 speed at the moment. So we've got 13 balloons coming in and 5 minions left. So send in a minion to help protect the healers from the pups that have popped over that way. And now the balloons coming in, and watch how quickly the minions get deployed. There's a Archer Tower, there's a Builder's Hut on the left hand side, so that'll need to come down. Minions cleaning up, just about to come down now. We've got Troll Tesla at the bottom with a balloon and a minion. Minions coming down, 1 more minion to deploy, and there we go, it goes down. So you've got minions on the left hand side while the balloons are on the right hand side. So it's exactly the same principle as with a wizard. If you had a wizard up your sleeve, you'd be putting the wizard on the opposite side to where your troops are finishing, so your troops can all path back around. So Queen's still alive. Queen healed up nicely by the healers, and that is that nice little 3-star on base number 22. Okay, so as we are waiting now, okay, we haven't missed any more attacks. No, 47 and 49. So we've got an hour and 50 minutes now for these remaining attacks to take place, and let's have a quick run through of these, all the 3-stars on the Town Hall 9s as we go through, so that we don't have to spend too much time at the end of the war trying to catch up on what we might have missed. Okay, 4 healers, 26 hogs, 1 raid spell, which tells me most probably a bowlers in the clan castle. Usually that's a little bit of a giveaway if you've got a lot of hogs and then there's a raid spell. It's normally going to be bowlers in the clan castle, but in this case, with the Queen walk, you don't actually ever really know if it's for bowlers in the clan castle or it's to keep a queen alive. In this case, it's been dropped to keep the queen alive, so that she'll just keep pathing around to the right hand side, slowly take all that stuff out, eventually come around to the enemy queen. So the heroes with the aid of a wizard and the queen will take out the enemy heroes, and then that will leave the rest of the base free for the hogs and 3 heal spells. I'd be assuming that you'd have to assume there's a bomb between the X-bow and that wizard in the core, and possibly between this X-bow and the archer and the air defense. You'd be assuming there's one there and possibly one near this other air defense. I'm not saying that's where there are big bombs, just saying that's where you'd be assuming there would be. And there's a lot of spring trap locations in this base as well, so and they're not really avoidable. So the only way to avoid them is to come in light but heavy. You've got to come how tricky is that? Come in light but heavy, or come inside onto them. So there's a big bomb as well. If you come end on, of course everything will spring. So I've only lost 2 hogs there, but now it's a little wall of hogs coming through. That heal spells kept them alive where that wizard tower is. Next heal spell where the logical place for a bomb is, and then that should be one more heal spell to use over near the bomb tower wizard expo area when they path around, because that's where they'll need to be used. Lots of hogs are going flying to spring traps here, so like I was saying, it's a very difficult base. You can't to protect all of your hogs from spring traps. So this is one of those bases where you just kind of have to, you've got to keep your hogs alive. So even if you know there's a bomb elsewhere, you need to keep them alive, because dead hogs can't take out anything. So they at least need to be able to take out something. And then if there's one bomb there and or not, okay, look at that, one bomb there, those hogs won't die. There's enough hogs there, but the healers have come back to them, and nicely done with the cleanup wizards. Didn't drop all the wizards with the initial funnel, and so one more bomb left in the core. So that was between the air defense and the storage, like I thought it might have been, and those other wizards and the queen will path around to the left hand side and storage goes down. So there we go. That is number 23. That was how number 23 was taken out. I think that was possibly the fourth attack on number 23. So we're going on live on number 5, which is Town Hall 11 on Town Hall 11. This just started, got the heroes going down at the moment. Raids the king. Queen needs to take out those 2 air defenses there. Hopefully she can before the point defense takes her out. She's going to go down pretty quickly. I'm not sure if the Grand Warden was for the heroes or for the queen. The queen will take out that left air defense. Then she'll need to phase to take out the right one, and that'll be both air defenses down. And Clan Castle radius is quite a ways inside. Got 2 skelly spells and 1 freeze. So here come a couple of pre-rages, 3 pre-rages. I'm not sure if the rages would have been so good as a pre-rage, because it means that the lava hounds rip forward past the balloons, and then they're unprotected. Like you just saw there, that lava hound near the queen, just both of those lava hounds are just toast. So possibly rage immediately after lava hounds have passed through, so that you can get the balloons raged and keep them up with the lava hounds. Gordon has activated the special ability, keep the balloons on the left alive while they take out the inferno. The balloons on the right will go down. Air defense, inferno, queen, just all too much stuff coming on that right hand side. Free spell is not going to help too much. The balloons will go down. Expo won't go down, it'll take out. And that's it. Just waiting for the skellies in the core to be removed. Skellies in the core trying to take out Town Hall or whatever they're trying to take out, that they will be attracted to the queen. Just too much damage within the core for them to be taken out. So Town Hall stands, so the best this will be is a 1-star attack regardless of how many minions come down. So yeah, possibly if the balloons have been dropped, then the lava hounds, and then once the lava hounds have gone past, drop the rage to keep the balloons going through faster to try and keep up with the lava hounds. But the lava hounds just basically had no protection. They were didn't really do too much at that point. They raged past the balloons, and the balloons had to take out things without protection as well. And then the lava hounds were just at the mercy of the defenses in those areas, and there's way too much defense in that area, even though the expo were facing the ground. Okay, just waiting for the EU artillery to finish off. 62% 1-star. I think the base was already 2-starred. So a bit of a high risk 3-star attack on that base. So the score is unchanged. Kronos is 67 and Awesome Clashes. Kronos is 71. Awesome Clasher is 67. Kronos have 10 attacks left to use. We'll just see. I don't think we missed the attack there. No. So that was 1-star attack by Kronos on number 5 from Awesome Clashes. And here we go. Live again. Okay, Tora number 7. This is a Town Hall 10 on Town Hall 10 attack, going for the 3 stars. You've got Bowler Witch coming in, 6 healers, 4 on the Queen. So you'd be assuming there are 2 on a couple of side witches. And there. Okay, so side witches and bowlers on the right hand side to create the funnel to try and get 2 jump spells in. I'd be assuming the jump spell is possibly going to be somewhere where the elixir storage is. Okay, straight in the middle and then straight over the air sweeper, possibly, or maybe to the left hand side to take out both expos and bomb tower. So that gives better access to the bottom inferno, as long as everything can path in, and everything should path in pretty well. Once that pump goes down on the left hand side, nothing will distract them from all going in, so they will have to path in. That'll be the logical pace for them to go. So there they go, or they go inside. Lava Hound in the enemy clan castle isn't going to do too much. Queen on the outside, so she's not going to bother with that enemy Lava Hound, which will just try and take forever to take out the king, take out the bowlers. Now the bowlers have all gone to the right hand side or the top of the screen, so they're pathing away from the expo and in 2 expos and Inferno Tower, which will gradually just roast them all alive. Clan Castle bowlers coming out now, so possibly a little bit of a delay, forgetfulness possibly to bring out the Clan Castle bowlers. I don't think it was generally part of the plan to come in with Clan Castle bowlers at the end to take out a little bit of trash, but on a 3-star effort. So that's the thing with this particular attack. With the Bow Witch attack, you do rely on a little bit of luck, as I would say, luck. I possibly would have placed the spell a little bit towards to take out the 2 expos and leave the 1 expo up. Not sure that would have made any difference, because ultimately it's a little bit of a symmetrical type base, but everything will eventually go down to the Inferno Tower, regardless of the healer's presence. Lava Hound, so on and so forth. It'll all just gradually end. So probably not going to get too much more than 75%. There we go. It stops at 75%. So at the moment, Awesome Clasher really needs to pick up their game in terms of taking out the Town Hall 10s. They really need some Town Hall 10 3-stars, is really what I'm trying to say. They're doing great, taking out 2-star attacks, got another 2 stars on number 15 and another 1 star to get on their number 16 as a bare minimum. So there's 3 stars in my star book that I would give to Awesome Clashes, taking them up to 71 each and then concentrating on the 3-star attack. So we were down to we were having a look at the 3-star attacks first on this side here. Now I'm forgetting where we got up to. We'd had a look at Mockman. I think we had a look at Ethan. Oh dear, see. We go live and then I forget where. Oh, no, we're going live. We've got to go back. Going back up. We've got a live attack going on. Okay, so here we go. Live on number 11 as well. Okay. Yep. Okay, so what we're doing here is I do try to read the comments, and I'm looking at the screen and I get carried away in what I'm doing on the screen, and then I do try to glance up every now and then to have a look at the comments. So I do try to read the comments when I can remember them. So yes. Okay, so we've got the funnel being created on the left hand side, and really a bit unsure about which way he's going to come in at the moment. I'd be assuming possibly wants to come in straight on. Okay, so there was a very good chance the bowlers could have pathed left or right from that location. Got 1 jump spell. Yep, that's about the logical place. Queen area, getting to the Clan Castle at the moment. 2 Lava Hounds and 18 balloons to come in. So the bowlers really won't have too much of a reason to path over to the Inferno Tower at the top, so which they don't there, so they're down. Balloon, Poison, Lava Hound, those bowlers in the middle, they'll go down pretty quickly. Lava Hound left, Queen will go down any second now. So we've got 2 air defenses still up, an Inferno Tower and 3 expos. So, okay. So we'll come along, got the Infernos going down onto the Lava Hound down there. haste spells, minions coming down. Now that's something that you'll notice that on the Town Hall 9 air attacks that were done on the as we go through them by Kronos is the use of the minions that were coming in. It was a good use of the minions. Like I said, they were bringing in minions on all of the air attacks. So doing likewise on the Town Hall 10 attacks here. So balloons coming in at the top, Wizard go down, Tesla will fall, Archer Tower will fall, 54 seconds. I'm not sure there's quite enough oomph left to actually take out the base. I don't think it will be a 3-star attack. They'll get the 2-star. Obviously, this minion on the Town Hall will end up getting a 2-star attack. Pups will take out a few extra things. That'll turn it into a 2-star attack, a little bit of a higher percentage 2-star attack, possibly than what it already was. I don't know what the percentage was already. And so there we go. As for the question in the chat, I don't deal in speculation, so that's all I can say. I don't speculate to the question in the chat. So just waiting for this to come to an end. That one minion will slowly take out that Town Hall. Now it seems that the game is frozen a little bit here on this end, so that's an interesting little thing. It's a little bit frozen, so I'll just pop out. I'll pop out of there because it was just frozen, and obviously the attack has ended at that stage. Yeah, so that's taken up for an extra star there. I think it was an unhit Town Hall. I'm not sure. We'll just have a look at that. They just got the extra 13 on R-. So it was okay. So their number 8 just got 3-star by number 18. So that's a Town Hall 10 having a 3-star on Town Hall 10. So we'll just have a quick look at that one. So that just happened now. So that's where the extra stars came from on the board there. So witches on the right, witches on the bottom, 2 healers, 13 bowlers, Clan Castle bowlers, I'm assuming. And there we go. Get that funnel created on each side before the bowlers and the Clan Castle bowlers come down through the middle with a jump spell. Now, of course, the interesting thing is with that jump spell is the right-hand bowlers, they'll end up taking out this storage, the first storage. And once the storage goes down, there's nowhere else for them to go, but they have to path in. So second jump spell takes out the Expo and then gives access to the other Expo corner, takes out the enemy Clan Castle, enemy witch, Queen going in, gives access to that core spot, which gives destructive access to be able to at least reach out and touch the enemy Infernos and Teslas and so on and so forth. So that's basically the concept of the Bow Witch all over. 2 jump spells to give your bowlers access to be able to at least do something to the other Inferno Towers. I'll just speed that up because we know that is a 3-star attack. Queen hasn't used a special ability yet. And then we have slowly come around, slowly just waiting for the witches. Healed witches, they won't be able to be defeated. The attacking Queen will go down eventually to the Archer, but the healed witches and skellies will gradually just take out the rest of the base. Just showing the power of, and these are level 2 witches too, by the way, just the power of level 2 witches even against max Town Hall 10 archers just not being able to deal with. Okay, that archer is locked onto the golem, so that is favorable to the witch, to the both of the witches up there, but it really wasn't going to make too much of a difference. Now the healer has abandoned the witches and left the golem, so possibly a little bit of a lucky 3-star attack in that regard, but too many skellies for that Archer Tower to overcome. And do we have the little icon saying someone is live? No, we don't. Okay. Alrighty. Now we'll be coming on to, like I said, I wasn't sure if we'd already seen this attack or not. It doesn't look familiar. I've seen so many attacks in this war alone, I'm kind of forgetting what I'd seen earlier and what I'd seen now, and so on and so forth. Yeah, look, as for who or has not been removed from the CWL, or sorry man, nothing to do with me. Don't get into it, not interested in terms of, I have no opinion on it. I've got no information with which to make an informed decision, and anything is just speculation, hearsay, rumours and innuendo, and I don't deal in any of that. So that's all I've got to say on whatever goes on with the CWL is whatever goes on with the CWL. So yeah, nothing to do with me. Okay, they run their own ship, I'll let them run their own ship. All right, so the Queen walks, taking out that first little section of weapons there. Cannon goes down, Queen coming onto the Archer Tower. She'll path around, then the King should be going down onto, we'll just speed this up a little bit because it's a longer attack. King goes down, Queen will walk around, take out the Tesla farm, take out the Wizard, we'll path around, and then we've got the 2 lava hounds, or 1 in the clan castle, and the 13 balloons. Now you notice again what I was talking about, the minions for the Town Hall 9 attacks earlier. So you see how quick those minions came down. As soon as the balloons had gone, get the minions down. And the reason being, by the time pups pop on this back side of the base here, even if they're not taken out by the air defense, there'd be nothing to take out. All these pups that are finishing down this side of the base would have to come up to the top side of the base to take out any weapons up there. So that's why you're bringing in the minions. Swap out a balloon or 2 for some minions or some other types of troops, and that's how that comes about. So there we go. And so that's on number 24. Alrighty, so next one will be base 25, assuming there's no live attacks. So 53 attacks from Kronos, 74 versus 68. It's still a close war. AWSM Clasher still have quite a few attacks left to do. Obviously 12 attacks in the next hour and a half. So let us move on to base number 25. We'll run through what the Kronos have done to the Town Hall 9s, and we'll have a look at the Town Hall 9 attacks that AWSM Clashers have done as we slowly creep onto the end of this war. So easily lurable clan castle, just drop a minion or a single ground troop, lure the clan castle, not too much trouble. Poison spell on the baby dragon, and we've got air attack coming in again. And again, you'll notice that there are 7 minions coming in on this one, 3 haste spell, a jump, poison, and 3 haste spells, a jump, rage, and a heal spell. Of course, the heal spell usually for where there is a high level of weaponry. So taking out that whole side of the base, heroes will aim to take out those 2 air defenses that are there near the Queen. Of course, this base design isn't your sort of standard base design. It's really something that came in mind or came along with the influx of the Gobo Lalo in an effort to try and stop it in some way, shape or form. But there's not really a lot that you can do. I don't know the solution to the problem. If I knew the solution to the problem, I'd have a base that could only be 3-star by Town Hall 10s or 5 or 6 attacks by Town Hall 9s. So I don't know what the solution is. But I would never think that the solution is to put air defenses next to each other. That's just not what I'd think a solution to a problem of being dominated by air is. But I'm sure there's a logic behind it, but I'm not sure what the logic is by the base builders themselves, by putting double air defenses out near the side of the wall. Maybe someone can tell me what the logic is. I'm assuming, obviously, if the air defenses are taken out by hounds or something up that side, then it leaves the rest of the base not tanking on, not shooting the lava hounds. So that way it's more of a struggle for the balloons to take out the rest of the base. I think that's probably the logic behind it. Just a little bit too overpowering on this base, unfortunately, for the defender. Too many minions, Queen coming in, and the balloon. So like I was saying, I did like the use of minions that Kronos was using in their Town Hall 9 attacks for their balloons. So grab that pen and paper, jot it down, have a look at the troop combinations that you see the Town Hall 9s go, oh, look at that, 7 minions. Write that one down, 7 minions. I like the use of the 7 minions, so yeah. All right, so we've got another live attack here on that number 3 by number 3. So Town Hall 11 on Town Hall 11, trying to go for a 3-star attack on Town Hall 11 live. I'm not sure how much of this I missed out on, unfortunately. Okay, so we missed out on the whole lot. That's what we missed out on. We missed out on the entire attack. 28 balloons, 35 minions. So a bit of a balloonion going on. No golems or anything like that. We will have a look at that attack again as we get down to it, because there's another live attack going on. So 29 on 21. So this is another effort to try and 3-star. It's the last Town Hall 9 attack to try from Awesome Clashes to try and pick up that 3rd star on this base. Now, the previous attackers have left. Their cleanup hasn't been the best, let's just say. They've wiped out the base, but the cleanup wizards or the way that the cleanup has been carried out has not actually been the best at trying to get it done. Plenty of hogs, no problem. In one attack, the queen had walked around. She came out of the bottom. She left the builder's hut at the bottom, and that will sort of wreck that one. And in the other attack, well, just the cleanup wizards got deployed in the same place where the hogs were, so that didn't work for that either. So in this case, we've got 30% of the base going down already. 2 cleanup wizards left. Okay, so now you've got to be hoping that cleanup wizards have been dropped already. So you need to, and there are no hogs left. So what's happened before is exactly what's going to happen here. The hogs are going to path around. They're going to hit the Archer Tower. They're going to hit the Expo Tower, and they're going to keep pathing south. They're going to finish at the south. Then they're going to have to path north to take out the Tesla, but that's where the cleanup wizard is already. So at least, I don't know, hold a couple of hogs up your sleeve. At least hold some hogs up your sleeve so that you can drop them on that Tesla and take out the Tesla. Now, it's too late because this will be the last Town Hall 9 attack. Now, there is a minute left. Now, the queen is still alive, so that is a bit of a plus for this side. Also, that wizard and kept the 2 wizards for the bottom, so has learnt from the previous mistakes, kept the 2 wizards from the bottom. The hogs finished up at the top, so now everything will path around. Drop the drop the swag poison spell in the middle of the base. I just didn't expect that, so it just caught me a little bit by surprise. Swag poison spell. So that Town Hall 9 will go down, no problem. Kept enough wizards up the sleeve this time. It's virtually the same attack 3 times in a row, and it was really only a matter of what were the cleanup doing. And you can see again, like the first attack that we came live, the Queen's pad was like not able to go down. So that was finally a 3-star attack on that Town Hall 9. Okay, so there we go. Finally, that Town Hall 9 went down. So 69 stars now to 74 from Kronos. Hour and a half left in the war. 10 attacks left from Awesome Clasher. All their Town Hall 9 attacks are done now. And you can see here they've left number 22 on the board. And 7 attacks left from Kronos left to do. So it's still going to be still anybody's war really at this stage. So I'm not sure what's the last attack we looked at here. I think it was the attack on 25, but it could have been the attack on 20. No, okay, so this was the last attack that we looked at because I was asking why have the air defenses like that. I don't know the reason why, so I know people do it. We see it a lot, but I'm just wondering why, what the logic is. Okay, so we're having a look at this. Again, this person is not me. I'm just Mr. and it's not an alt account of mine either. I only have one Town Hall 9 account, and that's my own one. So Queen coming in, 2 golems coming in. They'll take out the cannon, take out the wizard. We've got the king and bowlers coming in. So I aim to take out the 2 air defenses on that side and the expo, and possibly even take out both sweepers. So a nice easy access to get through to an expo, 2 air defenses and 2 sweepers all in one. So that will leave the base vulnerable at the top side for the 2 lava hounds and the balloons to come in up there. Take out the enemy queen at the same time. This balloon on this archer tower on the left hand side, there we go. 1 balloon and 2 minions that take out that archer tower. Even if the archer tower shoots at the balloon, that'll go down. And of course 2 balloons on the left hand side to take out that archer tower as well. So 2 balloons still does work if you can get them in. Okay, lava hounds cleared the way for the bombs on that side. Now 2 balloons coming in on the right hand side, haste them, or 3 balloons, and then bringing in the other surgical balloons coming in. They haste over to the wizard, take it down. Big black bomb won't stop it. You've got the queen, you've got minions. Now again with this air attack, you notice that the minions, I'll just speed it up now because we're looking at cleanup. So it's a little bit of a devastating attack on the base, and I like the use of the minions. So I've never really been a big minion user for my air attacks, but I have used them. But you'll notice here, 14 balloons, 8 minions. So didn't need a tremendous amount of wizards. So sacrificing your funnel wizards, just think about the funnel a little bit more and then come in. No wall breakers needed because it was able to just jump straight into the base. Okay, so now we're looking at base 27 as we run down through these Town Hall 9 attacks, and then we'll start to have a look at the Town Hall 11 attacks that have been done, and as we move on to the Town Hall 10 attacks as well. So coming on to base 27. Okay, so we've also got another air attack, only 4 minions this time, 3 lava hounds, 6 haste spells. You'll notice 6 haste spells. We're going to get the minions down early, try and create a little bit of a funnel, so that way the king is not going to path around to the left. Bowlers can path around to the right. Now I remember this one. This was the bowler kill on the enemy queen. Now the attacking queen is up, just dropped on the left hand side, so she'll take out that air defense up there. So that'll be 1 air defense down plus an archer tower and a little bit of trash. The enemy king with the 8 of bowlers in the CC has taken out the attacking king has taken out the enemy queen, and of course dragged the lava hound with him. So the lava hound was not going to be a threat to the queen. Taking out the air defense up on the left hand side there, 3 air defenses to go, 23 balloons with 3 lava hounds left to deploy. The bowlers won't really take out that other air defense because that king eventually will go down. So get the balloons to start to come in now. Drop a few balloons over there. They took a hit from a red bomb, so possibly a haste spell might be used to get them over to take out that wizard too much before that wizard does too much splash damage on them. Lava hound, there we go. Haste spell onto those balloons to try and take out that wizard tower. Now we've got the lava hounds going in. First air defense goes down. Lava hound going over to second air defense. Second lava hound coming in. Troll Tesla up the top side. Get a couple of balloons on it. Troll Teslas on the left side as well. Those balloons will path over to them. Not too bad. Too many haste spells left for these balloons to be concerned with. They'll haste around. Haste over the wizard. Haste over the expo. Back end balloons coming in. Now Troll Tesla on the left hand side. A little bit of an unexpected Troll Tesla on the left-hand side as well. So there's a lot of Troll Teslas in this attack. So those balloons will haste over to the wizard without too much problem out of there. And there we go. So they've hasted over. Lava Hounds just annoyingly taking out a few ground troops, wizard, and 3 minions left. And they were all deployed on that Tesla. And even if they went down, the best thing that was going to happen was they would at least weaken the Tesla. For those balloons to path over, and just a few too many pups in this attack coming over to take out the rest of the base, and that is it. That's all done and dusted. Now, okay, so that's 27 has gone down. We'll just see if there have been any more live attacks, anything has changed on the war map. So, okay, we've got going in at number 5 is going in on their number 6. Okay, so we've just caught the start of this attack going in, and this is AWSM Clasher heading their number 6, trying to go for a 3-star attack. Bow Witch, 2 healers, healers on the queen, so we're going to have 2 healers on bowlers and witches coming in from one corner somewhere or another. 4 wizards still to deploy, so it's always a little bit hard. We're not really sure what the thinking was on the original plan. Attack. Of course, Eagle Artillery has fired up, so the bowlers and the witches up that side, they'll take a little bit of damage. A whole bunch of giants have come in, obviously, to try, well, not obviously, but in terms of, do you have giants or do you have a golem? Well, if you've got a lot of Inferno streams, then possibly a lot of giants might be the best thing to do. Okay, so here we go. We've got the Grand Warden's abilities being activated. Enemy clan castles come out. Got a poison on the enemy clan castle. Both Infernos have come down. Bowlers are raging in. Rage the bowlers in, trying to jump spell over that air defense. Try and get access to both the Infernos. Both the Infernos should actually go down. Bowlers should target the left-hand side Inferno, but they're getting distracted by the Queen. Now they'll target left Inferno. Right Inferno should go down now. And now the question is there enough oomph to take out the rest of the base? And the right Inferno didn't go down. Oh my God, right Inferno didn't go down. So that's going to be a struggle now for this base to become a 3-star attack. The Queen, the attacking Queen will just walk around slowly, but she is going to struggle because when she at least gets anywhere near the wizard, archer, wizard, Tesla area up there, even if she can survive, she'll be getting hit by the expo. There we go. It lightened up the expo range so you can see what the expo range is. The sweeper will keep the healers out of too much harm's way from the second Tesla, and then she'll have to deal with the Inferno. So you can see what she's going to be dealing with the expo all the way around while she's got to hit these high storage buildings which is the dark elixir and the normal elixir, she'll be hitting them while her health is diminishing greatly from the expo, which will lock onto her when she gets around the corner. And her ability is still up her sleeve, so that might save her a little bit. But then when she rounds the next corner and she's targeting the next elixir bowl, that also will put her in jeopardy because the expo is still standing up. So unfortunately, with 41 seconds left, even if she could do all of that and survive it, I don't think she's got enough knockout power to take out all of the weapons in this base. So unfortunately, just unfortunately, those bowlers did not take out that left Inferno, or the top Inferno, the left Inferno from their point of view of attacking. And unfortunately, if they had, they possibly would have also been able to take out that expo and air defense, and that would have just left all those flanking weapons for the Queen to take out, possibly. But 9 seconds left, and unfortunately, probably get around 88%, maybe not. Oh, well, look, so she went down. Just could not survive the onslaught from the Inferno with the sweepers pushing the Queen away. Whew, okay, so and here we go. We're going in on number 15. So first star on the board. Kronos is still attacking as well, so we'll stay on this side. Okay, this attack has just started. Did that look like a free spell that we just saw the end of? I thought it was. We might have to come back and have a look at that. So bowlers have healers on them pathing around to the right hand side. Attacking Queen has gone down. I'm assuming she just went down too much defense in that area. You can have a look at that. That has 4 Teslas around it. It looks like 4 Teslas around that Inferno tower. Of course, being the logical place to enter where the Queen is. That is why. Hey, take you by surprise, right? I think number 15 hadn't really been hit yet, as a Town Hall 10 hadn't hit number 15 yet. So obviously that was the first attack. So if everybody knew, you know, there's 4 Teslas there, we might change the attack approach. But all the air defenses are up the top side, so it's a bit of a mad scramble at the moment going on up there. Baby Dragon from the Clan Castle is still up there doing work, taking out minions. We'll be moving on to the balloons now. So unfortunately, this will not be a 3-star attack because too many air skellies, baby minions, baby dragons, minions, maybe baby minion. What would that look like? It'd just look like a little speck, wouldn't it? But you'd have double of them. Someone attacking a base with 220 to 240 baby minions. And that's it. 48% 1 star. Unfortunately, didn't even manage the 2nd star on this base. I think just too much taken by surprise with the Teslas and around that Inferno that was next to the Queen. All right, so 75 now from Kronos and 70 from AWSM Clasher. 269 messages in the chat. I don't look at what they're chatting about. That's all their war stuff. It's got to do with them. Okay, so we will continue on down the path of looking at the Town Hall 9s while we wind up this last few attacks from the last hour of war. We'll try and get through these quickly so that we don't miss out on too many of the other attacks as well. Okay, so we're coming in on this now. Obviously, this is not a max Town Hall 9, although it does have maxed. I'll just run through these at a little bit of speed. So we've got the haste and balloons taking out that archer tower so that a nice funnel can be created to make sure that the Queen doesn't path down that way because the attacker wants the Queen to path to the right hand side. Lava Hound's coming out, get the expo down, and okay, so now I can just spend time dealing with the Lava Hound, chuck a couple of wizards down to help there in the process. Archer on the top builder's hut, pop the Lava Hound, take out the, oh geez, the Queen almost went down there. That was so close. Okay, 3 hounds left and just basically a mass of hogs coming in. And of course it makes sense for a mass of hogs to come in because there's multiple layers of weapons. So the hogs aren't just facing one weapon at a time, they're facing multiple layers of weapons. 2 more heal spells, 1 more heal spell, last heal spell placed, and that's it. Tesla farm. The Tesla farm around the Town Hall, when we originally saw this first attack in the first part of the stream, hadn't seen the bases, of course, because I just hadn't seen the bases. And I thought, well, if I just would have guessed the Tesla farm around the Town Hall as well. So a massive hogs, 30 hogs coming in that one with 3 heal spells. Okay, so we'll move on to the next base. No little magic icons going up. 5 more attacks to go from Kronos, 8 more attacks from AWSM Clasher. So we've got 13 attacks and an hour, basically an hour to get it done. Okay, so hopefully we'll get through all of these. It would normally take a little bit longer. So 3 minutes to take out this base just on 3 minutes. So easily lurable clan castle. Healed queen. Oh look, troll Tesla on the right hand side. Not going to make too much of a difference. Possibly drop a balloon on it. Yep, drop a balloon. Black air bomb triggered the balloon. So I had to drop a second balloon on it. So 2 balloons wasted, or not particularly wasted. They had a use, and that was to take out the Tesla. Wall breakers has gone in, but the queen's not going to go through that hole because the enemy clan castle wasn't fully lured, and now the next closest things are around the outside. So King's done a little bit of trash talk on the outside. He's taken out those trash things up there, and now the queen's walking around. She'll take out the town hall, possibly come around, take out that air defense leaf. 2 air defenses left up. So King is still going strong. Oh my goodness. Okay, minions on the left hand side, taking out that corner builder's hut, just waiting for the queen to come around. Not going to wait anymore. Too much time on the clock. Get the healers, get the haste spells in, and just haste all the way across the base. Get a rage spell for near the wizards to try and rage through all of that. 3 more balloons up the sleeve. Possibly put one on that top archer tower, back in that wizard, or the left archer tower at least. Depending on, there we go, the top archer tower gets those 2 balloons, and the minions get the left archer tower, while the queen takes out, well, the queen takes out the left archer tower. So minions and pups and balloons all doing very nicely. I think nice little adaptive attack, that one. I think all the troll Teslas and things like that took the attack up a little bit by surprise. Obviously not exactly how it wanted to be according to plan. Okay, one more Town Hall 9 attack to show from Kronos, and then we move on to what the AWSM Clashers did to Kronos. So at the moment, Kronos 75, AWSM Clashers are 70. AWSM Clashers are still in this. They still have a chance to win and pull out a win. Definitely. So if they can crack the Town Hall 10 code, they've got some Town Hall 11 attacks to come as well. So 2 army camps, making that easily creatable funnel. Drop a baby dragon on the elixir storage up the top to make sure the heroes won't path up towards the mortar, and now the bowlers and everything can come in. Jump spell into the Expo Archer area, take out both air defenses, take out that bowl blower, take out the Tesla. Enemy clan castle comes out. Baby dragon Valkyrie, poison goes down, no problem for that. The poison delays the baby dragon, and the bowlers will zero in on the Valkyrie with a rage spell assist. And now we just wait for the air portion to come in. 14 balloons, only 2 minions left to go at this stage. Minions down there, nothing to distract that minion there on the bottom, so that minion will just keep doing a tremendous amount of work down there. Balloons coming in from a great distance, and the lava hounds taking out those air bombs and black bombs and red bombs as they path along. Obviously nearly half of the base was already wiped out before they came in, and now there's balloons coming in surgically on the rest of the base. 2 haste spells and a heal spell left to go. Heal over near the wizard area is what I'd be assuming. We'll just speed this up because I'm assuming that's where it's going to be. Haste spell and then heal spell towards the wizzies, but a lot of black end balloons coming out. No, didn't need the heal spell after all. So maybe drop the heal spell, maybe not. Maybe keep it up the sleeve for a second attack. That's a good idea. Don't have to cook another one. Oh, friendly war. We don't have to cook another one. The army's ready to go straight away, except for Clan Castle. Okay, so just having a clean up on this now. Just, oh, there we go. Did drop the, must have heard me. The replay heard me drop the heal spell in the middle of the base. Okay, so that is all the Town Hall 9 attacks done. Okay. Alrighty, so now we will go up to 19. We'll start running down the board to see what Kronos, what AWSM Clasher did to Kronos. All right, so thank you for clearing that up in the chat. Okay, so coming in with viruses tack on to number 19. So this is a witch slap. Gotta love witch slap. It's one of those attacks. The witch slap is one of those attacks. I've not found a base that can't be witch slapped, and I've attacked a lot of different shaped bases and different shaped air defenses, and we're going to put air defenses here to try and stop witches from pathing around. And if I've got Tesla farms or wizard farms and and all sorts of things like that. But every base falls. Look, it might not have fallen the first time because the first time you've gone, oh, why did I deploy it that way for? But eventually you crack it. Really nice jump spell here. It's basically a perfectly placed jump spell is what I see there. It just got them into all the necessary compartments. Next jump spell should be get them to the double mortar blower section, and then the witches will just path around the outside pretty easily. Once the witches come to the right hand side air defense, which you see them coming up there at the moment, they should be just out of range, and they should be able to take out that air defense before the air defense takes out them. But they've got a wizard with them, so the wizard and the witches themselves should together be able to take out that air defense, even if the healers do get in range. Maybe if they would possibly be in range, yeah, just a little bit in range, probably only just by a tile or something, yeah. Okay, just saw that line just appear. It was only just on the shadow of the healers, that the healers leave the shadow on the ground. Healers at the bottom have abandoned the witches. They're now healing the bowlers, and now they've gone back to the witches. Okay, witches pathing around, and witches on the top, they shouldn't be able to be taken out either, although the healers have now abandoned those witches on the top and now healing the queen up, so that's given the queen a great boost. But watch the witches on the right hand side. 2 Teslas cannon with the 8 of the bowlers and wizards and the skellies. Just all too much for this base. I'm sorry, just speed it up. I just get carried away watching witch slap. It's just like this slow rolling base death. You can't avoid it once it starts to happen, and you just sit there watching and hoping that something goes wrong. You just like, oh, if only I had this and that on the base, I possibly could have survived the witch slap attack. So at the moment, still there's no changes on the attacks that have been done. Kronos is 75, Awesome Clasher is 70. Okay, 5 attacks left from Clasher, from Kronos, and 7 from Awesome Clasher as we go into the last hour of the attack of the war. Okay, witches at the top again, so we're looking at another witch slap attack, and here we go, Shadow Dragon coming in from that side. So I'm assuming possibly going to be jumping near the double arch tower, and then jump where the double blowers are in the middle. I'm just guessing that's what the plan is. I don't know what the plan is. I haven't seen this 3-star attack. I saw the first one before, so the town hall will go down. Witches will target that lava hound. Eventually they'll take the lava hound out. But what will be very interesting is watch what happens to the enemy queen on the right hand side. The witches and the skellies will eventually overpower the enemy queen, although the bowlers are pathing over that way, so they'll probably take out the queen instead. The bowlers will take out the queen, then they will possibly start pathing around to the right hand side. It really depends what they think is closest for them. Okay, golem, bowler, queen in the middle, so those bowlers will path around a little bit. They've broken a hole through the wall, take out a couple of Teslas. Lava hounds popped. Skellies at the top as well, they won't have an issue. Queen's jumped over, straight into a bomb. Better heal the queen up. Now she won't be out, she'll need to jump back to take out that other expo, but she won't do that. There's too much stuff on the bottom side, so she'll just spend her time taking out the cannon wizzy and the air defense over there. So the air defense will go down, protect those healers on the bottom, while the witches at the top with the healers won't have too much trouble. The biggest trouble they'll have is when they get to near the air defense. The healers are a little bit further south than they would be, so the air defense will be able to attack the healers. But if the witches go out of range, then the expo will be able to act. So there we go. We've got one witch that's actually stayed back a little bit. And then that was actually funny. What the healer was doing was healing different things. The 2 healers were locked on to do different things at the same time. So air defense and expo onto those healers together. Take out the healers, but there's just too much left coming in now. Bowlers, both king and queen are still up, and they will just path around. Oh, sorry, just pick up the last, speed up the attacking, and they'll just take out the expo. So even though it was ideal to take out both of the expos, it didn't really matter in this way, in this event, because the bowlers all joined the party on the right hand side of the base. Okay, going live on to Rhino, number 9 on to 18. So this is still a Town Hall 10 attacking the bottom of the Town Hall 10s, and a lot of cloud, so we might have missed most of it. Okay, so unfortunately this doesn't look like it's going to be a 3-star attack. I see a lot of bowler dust going on from they're trying to go through 2 different walls, so a tremendous amount of bowlers, but I don't think where's the queen at this point? The queen is on the right hand side, is she? The queen's stuck in the middle shooting a wall. I got lost with the queen, ability still to be used. Better use that special ability now before the queen goes down now. Okay, so the queen will go down. She'll shoot that wall, and the archer tower will gradually take her down. She'll shoot the air defense, and then the archer tower should be able to get her down, because that's just how things will go. And the bowlers might actually be able to pull this off. There's a poison spell left. This is one of those times when you start to get desperate. And no, I don't think the bowlers will pull it off. They've got the mortar coming in. They've got the Tesla at the top. Too much point defense, and yeah. So just unfortunately, possibly if the queen had a little bit more heals, possibly this and that and all sorts of other things. But we didn't see the start of the attack. So, okay. Now, was that a... I think that we'll be coming back to that attack anyway. So we've had a look on... We've got to go back over here. So we had a look at the first two, and now we're on to this attack. Now we did see that one live, so we'll just run through this one just very quickly while we wait for the next attacks to come up. Okay, so there we go. Just come here a little bit. Golem going down, and 23 hogs. I'm assuming. Oh well, we already saw this attack, so we'll just run through it quickly. And that was this was the third or possibly fourth attack on this base, or at least the third one that I saw, and all of the attacks were identical, and they all wiped out the base. And the only reason that it wasn't 3-starred on the first go is because there were no cleanup wizards, and the next one that I saw was just not adequate deployment of the cleanup troops. And this one, much better. Still got 2 wizards up the sleeve, and that's what made the difference on this one. So not to run out of time, wizard up the top there doing a little bit of stuff. Still 2 cleanup wizards up the sleeve, because this is where it all came to end last time. So 2 cleanup wizards go down to clean up this bottom side, so the hogs didn't have to come pathing back down, and to make sure that even when the queen did get out of the base, she wasn't just going to path up and leave that builder's hut at the bottom. And still, like previously, the queen's pad was the last thing to go. Okay, so that's what we saw live on base 21 3-star. Okay, we'll leave Snake Eyes because we're just going to show the 3-star attacks here at the moment. So we're going on to the Red Warrior 3-star attack. Okay, so we've got 25 balloons in this mix, and I'm not seeing any lava hounds. So this is a little bit of an interesting thing. Couple troll Teslas. That's right. I remember this one. This was a witch slap that was the first attack on this base, and the troll Teslas really messed it up as he's tried to drop the witches in the corners to come in. The troll Tesla popped and took out witches, and then there was a little bit of fat fingering with the deployment of the healers. So one side got too many healers, and the other side didn't have enough healers, so they were kind of doomed. So we've got the enemy clan castles come out nicely. Queen coming in. Obviously, you only need to draw the enemy clan castle with an air troop if you intend to just only use air troops. So I'm assuming there's at least 1 lava hound in the clan castle. Not seeing any other lava hounds. Queen will take out both of those air defenses, possibly come in, take out the expo. Just lost healers to black bombs, and now baby dragon balloons coming in. No skelly spell, so assuming there's going to be waiting for lava hound popping or something like that to try and take out the enemy queen, although I don't know, haven't seen this attack yet. Obviously interesting thought out. Keep the queen raged, hasn't used the special ability. Okay, so the queen's a special ability and missed the special ability on the queen. I thought he missed the special ability on the queen. Hogs starting to come in, so I have a few hogs to take out those remaining 2 air defenses with a heal spell, and that leaves 2 haste spells and a whole bunch of balloons to take out the rest of the base. So that's what it's going to look like. And taking on an air sweeper as well, 1 more haste spell, and many balloons coming in from all directions, taking out, just basically circle the base. It's like the Colgate ring of confidence almost, isn't it? The surgical Colgate ring of confidence, instead of just a big circular line around the base. It's just like very specific placement of those surgical balloons around the base. So yeah, alrighty, so just waiting for it to happen. Now the interesting thing is the skelly traps, of course, but with the baby dragon in assist, it will take out the when I say skelly traps, I mean the air skellies, which came from the skelly trap. So there we go, nice wizards kept in cleanup. We'll just speed up the last 30 seconds of that, and then we'll get back into the live action or to see if there is any live action before we run out of time, showing these recaps of these last things here. Okay, yep. So the king is just beating the wall endlessly. He's not doing too much. He's done. All right. So we'll go back out. That was the attack on the red wall, or I don't even know how to pronounce that, Rory. Okay, so Wesley Waits, number 24. We'll have a look at the 3-star attack on that. So we're still looking at, basically we've got 10 attacks left to go and an hour for the 10 attacks to happen. Okay, so here we come in. We've got 2 hogs, 9 witches, and 4 healers. So I'm assuming it's a 3x3x3 witch slap, 3 witches in each corner, 3 in the middle with the golem coming in, jump over straight into the double expo area or whatnot. That's the thing that I would possibly do, and then jump over through to the rest of the base. Okay, so jump from that area, come into that Queen Expo area, then jump into the other expo area. That would be my sort of plan of attack. Witches on the bottom, taking on that air defense very early, a little bit late on the hogs to try and take out that air defense, and the hogs haven't been able to do it. And so the air defense is still up, taking out the healers. So basically the witches on the left, you're on your own, girls. Okay, bowlers coming in with the witches, with the middle witches on the right hand side. They'll just keep plugging away at that lava hound indefinitely. So jump spell in, golem in, second jump spell in. So that will give the bowlers are possibly going to go walking entirely. So the bowlers have gone walking. I don't know what the queen's doing. The queen has decided she doesn't want any part of the base, and she's gone chasing after that lava hound. No, she doesn't know what she wants to do. Look at this queen. She's jumping around. She's jumping in and out. Now she's coming back on track. She's thinking, okay, the rest of the troops have got the lava hound in check. They don't need me. I'll come back into the base. I ran away. I tried to run away. I tried to go shopping, but they wouldn't let me. So she'll take out the enemy king, and so the golem's taken out the expo. Now, those witches on the left-hand side, look at that. They're still alive. I'd like to see this attack again to see why those witches on the left-hand side were still alive after having no healers on them. Might have just been really, really good skellies spawning to distract everything while they took out the rest of the weapons. So that was an interesting turn of events. I just wrote those witches off. I just stopped looking at them. I was just looking at the bowlers pathing around. Okay, so here we go. Final hour of the war is upon us. Witches on the left-hand side, still alive. Can't kill them. Oh my goodness, they're doing so much good work over there. Even though you've got little outside bombs and big bombs and everything, they've got no healers on them and still can't kill them. They're like super witches. Most valuable players of that attack, those 3 witches on the left-hand side. Okay, so Kronos going in on number 9, I think. Yep, okay. Kronos going in number 9. Bowlers are just coming in to create that funnel. It's another bow witch attack. Bowlers and witches. I'm assuming we're going to put the healers up the top. I think that's what happened last time, the healers up the top. Not sure though. So pretty well this base has been fully scattered by now. So you'd have to assume you're going to be jumping over this area to come in and then jump straight over the core clan castle area to get access to the air defense, Inferno and other expos. So that's what I'd be thinking, at least anyway in my mind. Yeah, it's funny when I look at a lot of the Town Hall 10 bases to see if you can actually do the double jump bow witch to get to the second expo. And sometimes there's Town Hall 10 bases that you just can't do that with. Anyway, bowlers on the outside with the witches backing them up on the right hand side. Bowlers coming down through the middle. The left hand bowlers have the healers on them, so they'll path around just nicely. The lava hounds popped in the middle. Queen will take out some. Poison will take out some, and now they'll be following the king and the bowlers up through the middle. The witches on the right hand side, they've lost their companion, so they'll just eventually fizzle out. The ones on the left hand side with the bowlers, they won't be able to be put down at all because they've got the healers. The healer will probably at some point abandon them and go to the queen, and this has got a very, very high chance of being a 3-star attack. There we go. They've abandoned the bowlers and the witches, and the healers come to take on the queen. The queen will be able to reach out, take out the cannon and a lot of that trash, and then have to come back out through the wall to try and take out the archer tower and air defense and the cannon at the far end. But because all of those point defense is only going to be doing one thing at a time, if the archer tower locked onto the queen, then that would have given the witches and the bowler 3 range Level 2 witches coming in as well. They're not even level 3 witches. They're level 2 witches, same as you get in Town Hall 9. So now Queen is taking out her favourite target, which is a wall, and 1 witch left to go. So the Archer Tower will get distracted on Skellies. The Queen will take out the air defence, take out the Archer Tower. 39 seconds to go. The Queen will not get it. I don't think she'll be able... Oh, special ability, use the special ability, get through the walls, and then she needs to get through another wall on top of that. So even if she gets the cannon and the wizard and the mortar, she cannot reach the builder's hut and the storage. And that's what she's got to then spend time shooting a wall to get through that. So she's got 17 seconds, 15 seconds now. She has 13 seconds to shoot through a wall, take out a storage and take out a builder's hut. And at this point you sit there going, oh, all for the sake of a spare wizard. If I just had a wizard, if I just had 2 wizards, if I just had a baby dragon. And that was it. 98% 2-star attack from their number 9 on the Awesome Clashes number 9, and I don't think their stars have changed. So 57 attacks used by Kronos, 54 used by Awesome Clashes, 53 minutes left in the war, and Awesome Clashes can still win it. So that's how close we're looking at. Awesome Clashes can still win the war. Now, was this the attack we just saw? I don't know. I get confused with all the attacks I'm seeing. Yes, it was the attack we just saw. So Shadow Dragon did a nice little witch slap on that attack, on that base. Okay, so we're moving on to an interesting way to spell energetic. Coming on to base number 25 now. Having a look at the 3-star attack. Again, a couple of little Expo Islands in action here is what we're seeing. Hogs, healers, 10 wizards. So Queen Walk is obvious. To me, it's obvious it's going to be a Queen Walk, got a rage spell to jump. And I don't want to speculate on whether the rage is for bowlers. Last time I did that, it wasn't. It was for the Queen. But that's cool. Every time I see hogs and a rage spell, I just assume the CC's got bowlers. So put the poison down, try and get the enemy king and the enemy queen a little bit involved in that poison spell, slow them down, take them out a little bit. Okay, so enemy heroes have gone down. Still need to lure the clan castle at this stage. Not sure if there's a plan for that or not, or just break in through the base and see how it goes. So golems coming down, bowlers coming in, and rage spells being used. So poison spell for the enemy clan castle, which is Valkyrie Baby Drag, usual standard sort of thing. Bowlers will take out the Valkyrie Queen, wizards take out the Baby Drag, double jump, next jump into the rest of the base, then hog from the flanking side, take those out. Spring traps there, yep, good, spring traps went off. Plenty of hogs left, no more heals, but there's no real double bomb threats anywhere, no real single bomb threats. Might be a couple spring traps left, and yep, 1 spring trap, and now it's just clean up. Nice saving of the cleanup wizards, put them on the right hand side, away from where the hogs finished, and it's like cleanup 101 really, but as a lot of people forget to do that. Get a little bit excited in the initial push into the base sometimes and deploy all of their wizards. So that's base 25 has fallen to the other 25 attacker. Okay, so we're still waiting for the last 9 attacks to go, and we've got 51 minutes for them to happen. Okay, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure Kronos have used all their turn on 9 attacks already. So we will come through to that. We'll have a look at that as well once we get through these town online attacks. So another little Queen Walk beginning. 2 witches coming in on this one with the bowlers. Minions coming down onto that storage, onto the dark storage at the top there. Possibly could have done that with a goblin. Doesn't look like it's in range of anything. But the minions will possibly trigger an air bomb. Not sure. Taking it, yeah, they'll trigger something. So the minions have gone down. So as long as that funnel's been created, the queen should path around. That elixir storage will be too far away from her. So the army camps, and then heroes will be the next target. We've got the witches coming at the bottom with a giant that was down there. There must have been a little bit of a troll Tesla down there, probably a second cleanup attack done. So drop the giant and a couple of witches. Witches and the golems will take out the Teslas down there. Just nicely timed golem to distract the Teslas from taking out the witches, and the witch skellies will now path over to the king and now gradually start annoying the king. Bowler come out, the bowlers will aggro onto the king as well, so the king's down. Then the bowlers will come and aggro onto the Valkyrie, which has gone down there as well, trying to take out the witches and so forth. Attacking king coming in, jump spells down, ready to go, so they'll go straight into the base that will give them access to both expos once the queen jumps in there as well, and that is the jump spell that she has no choice to take because all the other weapons are down, so the queen will jump in. I'll just speed that up a little bit. So the bowlers around the right hand side, they might get that archer tower, but they possibly won't. Heroes in the middle, queen in the middle, they'll take out that secondary expo, and then the hogs can come in along the flanking side. Here we go, a little bit of a wall of hogs, but it was also a little bit of a surgical wall of hogs, so that was really interesting. And that's it, all heal spells are used, no wizards left. The only possible threat from a splash damage point of view is the mortar at the top, but that's about to go down to the single hog. Few jump spells. Curse of the Hogs is a jump spell, more so nowadays than it ever was, seeing as the double bombs don't kill the hogs. And now just clean up skellies, doing a tremendous amount of work at the top. Haven't dropped a giant or 4 wizards. 4 wizards up the sleeve on this one. Didn't need them. Base finished. Okay, so moving on to base number 27 now. And still waiting. No other attacks going in. Okay, so as the time dwindles down, it starts to be more and more pressure to get these attacks done. So I'll try to catch them live as I can. Again, we're looking at another Expo Island type base. 29 balloons in this one. So I'd just be assuming there are 7 minions coming in. I'd be assuming there's some kind of hero kill on the enemy clan castle. We'll just speed it up because I'm not sure what we're waiting for here. So some kind of countdown that the base is going to give us. Okay, yep. Okay, starting off with the king at the top there to take out the 2 air defenses up there. And we've got a Skelly spell, so there's a very good chance that the Skelly spell will be used for the enemy queen at the bottom. That's usually what you're using Skelly spells for. So coming in with the air portion, oh, nice little Tesla farm up there. Lava hounds going in, haste spells coming in, and yeah, there we go. I was waiting for the Skelly spell. Drop the Skelly spell onto the queen. She's done. She can't overcome all the skeletons. With the assistance of the poison to keep her and the king occupied in as if they're working in slow motion. So Skelly spells go down. Minions come in. Need a minion on that left hand side and Builder's Hut anytime you like. And there we go. Put a balloon there instead. And all the minions are deployed. Minions and lava pups coming in, cleaning up nicely. Just waiting for the inevitable to happen. Possibly that right hand side minion might have been able to be placed on the Builder's Hut first. So just to make sure, because it was got a little bit close on time. But 2 minutes troops on the board. Town Hall 9 falls to Town Hall 9, of course, to be expected. But I think it was a secondary attack. Okay, so moving on to base 28 now from the Town Hall 9s clearing each other. And we've got some more Expo Islands. So not really sure what I think about the Expo Islands. They don't seem to make any difference, really, from my experience. This is a 3-minute attack. So we've got Queen Walk coming in at the top. Yeah, Baby Dragon coming in up there. 13 balloons, 2 Lava Hounds, and of course the Clan Castle, which was probably going to have bowlers in it. King going in, he'll bash the wall. Wall breakers coming in to help, but yeah, they got through. Okay, I thought the bomber tower might have done a little bit more damage. Wizards come in, take out the enemy dragon, and poison takes out the Clan Castle Witch, and well, Witch Skelly's still alive. So basically that was just a queen kill, Clan Castle kill. So Queen's walking around the outside, taking out those air defenses have gone down. Only a couple of air defenses left to go now. 3 air defenses actually left to go, and got the heal spell for the wizard area, or possibly holding that heal spell. Yeah, no, heal spell for the wizard area, so the wizards won't do too much damage, and the air skellies can't do too much damage either because of the heal spell. Once they pass near the lava pups, the pups will take out the air skellies, and now we'll just wait for cleanup. And of course we've got the random Builder's Hut in the corner. It's like one of those things. When I place my Builder's Hut, I like to place my Builder's Hut in the corner of the base, at the bottom. If I have one, it has to be at the bottom. And the reason is, like you see here, even though this is a replay, the troop selector thing is at the bottom of the base. And so what I find is that it covers up, the troop selector covers up the Builder's Hut, and it's the last place that people look because they've got to scroll up. Okay, so we're going live here on number 16. So Awesome Clasher is really neat some 3-star attacks here on the Town Hall 10s at the moment. Unfortunately, they left a Town Hall 9 star on the board. trying to overcome that. Okay, so this is, we came in at the tail end of this attack, so this attack has obviously not gone ahead as planned or as desired, and that desired would be a 3-star effort. Okay, I think that, I'm guessing that that little chevron or the little horseshoe shape of the outside wall, of the outside compartment, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's probably thrown off the attack a little bit. I haven't seen the attack. I haven't seen any attack on this base yet, and we'll come to these Town Hall 10 attacks because this was live. So I'm interested to see what the Town Hall 10s were able to do to each other, but just want to get through these Town Hall 9s at the moment. So we're going to come on to George Bush now, and George Cush is what we're coming on to. Okay, so coming down to this one. Okay, so we've got the Island Clan Castle, make it a little bit harder to deploy or lure that Clan Castle, pretty well impossible. Yeah, so I don't think you're going to be doing Queen Pop on this base at all. So we've got another Witch Slap coming in on this one, another Witch Slap with the double jumps in. Now, interesting, I would have actually Witch Slapped this one from the top side. So I took out both of the expos at the same time. But that's what I would have done. But hey, this gets access to both of those, well, at least one of the expos anyway, it gets access to. The second one may or may not fall to double bounce damage. I don't know, I haven't seen this attack yet. So usual deployment going in, rage, heal, bowlers, just gutting the core while the witches walk around the outside with their skellies. I'll just speed it up. The Teslas and point defense won't be any match for the healed witches and the skellies anyway, so that's not an issue. Queen took out the expo in the center, so there's one expo left, but when the witches path around it, they will have access to it, so that won't matter either. The witches will be able to get it. Witches on the right hand side have lost their healers, so they should eventually go down to the Tesla, but the witches at the top have kept their healers, so they should be the most valuable players for this attack, as they will path around and nothing will be able to take them out. And they'll just gradually take everything out with the skellies and the witches being healed. Now, they might lose their healers at some point, but it all depends on what is closer to the Tesla and the wizards, and it looks like the skellies are always being the closer thing at the moment. So healers keep them alive. Game over. Witch Slap 1, base 0. I don't know if the base even defended, so I possibly can't even say that. So we're looking at another star on the board from AWSM Clashes, and we'll come back and have a look at that because this is the last Town Hall 9 attack we're going to be seeing, and then I'll jump over to the Town Hall 10s and 11s and we'll see how they all fared against each other as we come in. Okay, so this is obviously a cleanup attack, so the Troll Teslas that we're known about, put some troops on the Troll Teslas, drop a whole heap of giants at the bottom with some healers on it. Might be thinking HGHB at this point, and it might even be accurate. I don't know, haven't seen this 3-star attack. Okay, so balloons take out one air defense, one Troll Tesla on the left, Baby Dragon takes out one on the right, and so we're still, there we go. We're looking at a HGHB. You know what, if you're going to do it, this is probably the base to do it because it's a little bit more congested than other bases, but my kind of feeling, I know it can be a little bit of a powerful attack, but I just personally would have hogged it myself. And the reason being that if you can't avoid spring traps, you just saw he lost some troops to spring traps then, they weren't the hogs. But if you can't make your hogs avoid spring traps, then like that, you're only bringing 12, and now he's lost 5 just very, very quickly. So even without the hogs perishing, he's lost 5 of his hogs just to spring traps. On top of that, you've only got the heal spells. You've only got 2 heal spells, so you better hope you know where the bombs are that you can heal out of it. So you can see he's out of the 12 hogs, he's basically got none left. So even though the attack worked, his hogs all perished. So that's my biggest thing with the HGHB, is that you don't have enough hogs to counteract the possible loss of hogs due to spring traps and natural attrition. Plus, you're spending a spell that could be used on the hogs to keep them alive, on the bowlers to rage them through. So in that case, you better make sure that you are you know where the bombs are, where you need the heals to make sure that you're not going to be having to heal hogs into places where there are no bombs. Okay, so we're going to come up now. We're going to start having a look through at the Town Hall 11 attacks on each other. We'll just make sure, see if the Town Hall 11s are all done. Okay, so AWSM Clashers have all finished their Town Hall 11 attacks, and Kronos have 2 Town Hall 11 attacks left to do. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at what we're going to have a look at what AWSM Clashers have done on their Town Hall 11s. They 3-starred one of them, but we'll have a look through. Them just very quickly, and then we'll check out what Kronos have done in return. And remember, Kronos still has a couple. Okay, so basically we've got Balloonian spam. Now, I think this is the one that just happened that we possibly just missed. I haven't seen any of the Town Hall 11 attack 2 stars or anything like that. So we've basically got Balloonian spam coming in, Grand Warden, freeze a couple of things, just dive in, get the 2 stars under the belt, just to say, we've got it. 2 stars is done, 2 stars is secure, have the heroes left. This is like old school farming, isn't it? For this sort of level. Just some kind of spam effort coming up and then leaving the heroes for the last, and then the heroes just come in and take out the town hall. And even with the central town hall, that was a legitimate strategy, using some kind of spam troops to take everything, flanking the town hall, and then just drop the king. I hope that you can see the crosshairs on the town hall, and just use the king as a means to bash through the wall, and then the queen will just walk straight in and snipe the town hall, even if there were infernos left up. But in this case, the eagle goes down, and it's just a nice little effort to get 2 stars on a Town Hall 11, just to say we've got the 2 stars down on the Town Hall 11. Okay, so now we move on to Town Hall, the number 2 attack. We've still got 8 attacks left to go. So we'll speed through these as the timer runs down. We want to try and get through all of these attacks by the time that the war ends, so that we can just have the nice little. That's it. That's how the war's ended. So Queen Walk coming up, bowlers coming in. Going to be a mass bowler attack. 3 rage spells. Keep the queen up. Take out the queen. The enemy queen. Take out a bit of trash, and then sort of dive straight in through to the middle of the base if you can. And with the bowlers, so nice little queen walk coming along. King should be possibly going down on the left hand side. Well, a whole bunch of giants. Great use of using the giants to distract the inferno streams while you come in with the rest of the troops. Got jump spell coming down in there, and this the base had that look about it, about the base that we saw previously, with a similar sort of corner section, but there were 4 Teslas in the bottom of that one, but this one didn't have any Teslas in it. So freeze on the middle, freeze on the Eagle Artillery to make sure you can try and get a little bit of extra percent before the Eagle Artillery takes everything else out on the outside of the base. And almost game over. There we go. 68% 2-star on that Town Hall 11. Okay, no need for the Eagle bombs to land anymore. Okay, so that's the number 2. A lot of messages going. 36 minutes left, and we'll get through all the rest of the attacks. There's a lot of attacks to get through, but we'll get through them all at double speed, as well as the live ones that we can catch. Okay, another Queen Walk, and assisted with the Grand Warden up the top side, coming in with 15 bowlers as well, and the same number of giants. So secure the 2 stars. That's what it looks to be to me at the moment. It looks like secure the 2 stars. So massive giants coming down, wall breakers come in, and now get the more massive giants with the assist of that rage, and hope that they get into the base. And they all wanted to do a little bit of a walkie walk to go around the outside, so they've left a queen in there by herself to try and deal with everything, and now they're all just pathing around the outside, and now the queen has to shoot through walls and rage phase the queen, freeze the inferno, and take out the enemy clan castle, and hope you get the town hall before you go down. And yes, it does. So the rest is just percentage at that point. Get some wizards and things going down, bowlers, and they'll eventually all go down to the point defense, but as long as you can keep getting more and more percentage, that's all that matters. And the enemy heroes didn't even play a part of it. That's the thing with the 2-star dive. you dive in the location that's going to be more conducive to getting the 2 stars. You don't care about taking out the enemy heroes. Okay, so we'll come back to the 3-star attacks, so we'll have a look at those. We'll just run through these 10, 11, then we'll come back to the 3-star attack. We've already seen it, but we started off seeing it, but we'll have another look at it as well. So witches going down on the corners up there, bowlers, golems coming in, 8 witches, 15 bowlers still to go, maxed king and queen. We'll just speed this up. So looking at a little bow witch attack. Now this is that one where I was mentioning that you need to take out this cannon and the air defenses on both sides before anything's going to take the jump spell and go straight to the Inferno Tower. Otherwise it all wants to start pathing around. That's generally what you need to do when you're drawing those imaginary lines between weapons to find out what you need to do as far as pathing goes. So still coming in, Town Hall has gone down. 50% has been reached, 2 stars on the board. As long as you've got the 2 stars, that's what matters. Percentage matters too, but you've got to secure the 2 stars. No good having 99% if it's only 1 star, unless if everything else is 2 stars. So there we go, 2-star attack on number 5. One more Town Hall, 11. 2-star attack to show. Then we'll be jumping back over to the other side. We'll show the 3-star attack as well. Okay, so this is the last 2-star attack. A lot of bowlers on this one, a few witches, but a massive amount of bowlers. I'll just speed this up so that we don't run out of time here. Wall breakers in, so nice little wall break, get a whole heap of giants in. Giants, at least from my point of view as a Town Hall 9, tackling Infernos. One part of me says, yeah, Golem's really good, but the other part says, bring in like 12 giants or something instead, because they're awesome when they're raged and they take up a lot of Inferno streams, so any other troops that you bring in can survive a little bit longer. At least that's how I look at it. Anyway, all right, so coming in with the rest of the bowlers, they've all petered out, so you're just relying on the troops trying to take out stuff on the flanking side. So at that point it just becomes percentage, and that's it. We're just going to wait for the queen to walk around, so she's just taking out a few more percentage, so we know what's going to be the result of that one. So let's have a look at this 3-star attack here on their number 4. So we're still looking at 8 attacks left in the war. So once we've done this side, we'll pop over to see what Kronos did in their attacking. So this is that 3-star attack that we started the stream with. 17 bowlers, 9 witches plus the clan castle. Basically funnel the mortars away and then come straight in, jump from one Inferno into the Eagle artillery area, and that's it. And then everything else will just path around. I'll just speed it up at 2 speed, just so that we can get through everything. So enemy clan castle comes out, Inferno gets triggered, but the bowlers will have no problem with that. Now, what was interesting, I wanted to see why the bowlers moved away. Okay, so the bounce thing was that from that, why they moved into the middle instead of going over to the wizard, because there was a Tesla in the middle and that was closer to them than the other thing on the outside. So the wizard was the furthest item away. Last bowler just took out that Inferno. So witches and skellies and Grand Warden with the queen just pathing around and gradually just coming around and taking out the rest of the weapons. That's possibly the most disheartening thing, when you think you've got a chance as the defender and then you see their other troops and they're like, come on, you can do it, take them out, no. And of course, as the attacker, you've got no say in what's left, you're just watching because all your spells and abilities have been used. So now it's just a matter of watching it all play out and hoping that you've got enough, in this case, skellies and things. So what we'll watch here is the last witch taking out this wizard, and watch the health on this witch. Oh, one more shot and she was down. One more shot and she was down. Okay, so that got a little bit quick. Okay, so that's the Town Hall 11 attacks that have been done from the clashes. Now we'll have a look at what Kronos did in return. There's still equal number of attacks to go, and we're slowly, very quickly running out a little bit of time here. Okay, so we'll just double speed on this. Haste spell goes down, takes out the balloon, and hopefully, okay, so that gives you a chance to take out a little bit of trash. So we've seen that before in previous wars, and that is using a balloon with a haste spell to take out a air shooting weapon. on the inside of a wall and then dropping a couple of minions down to start taking out trash because you're after the percentage. So Queen Walk coming down at the top there now. She's got 13 bowlers. Look at the spells. Look at the troop selector at the bottom. There's so much stuff, it's had to go all small on the bottom of the screen. So most of this stuff on the inside is able to be reached to by the Queen because it's a, instead of being a, it's only 8 wide space in the middle, so she can sit at the wall and reach most of the stuff. So Queen Walk compartment part done. Everyone charge in now, and then it's just going to be a mad dash to get into the town hall and to try and take out the town hall. Even if you get the Eagle Artillery or not, it's not going to matter as long as you get the town hall. So bowler double bounce coming into play to help them get into the town hall with that jump spell just placed just right so that the bowlers could just do the double bounce, and then the Queen gets in, takes out the town hall, and those bowlers on the left are down. Eagle Artillery stands, but it will go down, and that just lets the Queen get a few extra percentage, and that is it. So another 2-star attack on the top town hall 11 with the interesting little moat base going on there. So moving on, I'm not seeing any more live attacks going in at the moment. I can see the chat is going a little bit crazy on the left hand side there. So we will keep progressing through these, basically a call of the board as we're running down, waiting for these last few attacks to go. So we're waiting for the last part of the war to finish. We'll just speed this up. It's going for nearly 3 minutes, so we'll just speed this up now. 25 balloons. So remember that the one that we saw last time was basically kill the clan castle, get the stuff down, and just like a massive balloon spam. That's what we saw once the enemy queen had gone down, and it just became a big balloon spam. So get that balloon on that cannon, take out the cannon, and possibly, yeah, can't see if there's too much free stuff there. Enemy queen goes down. So now lavas and balloons coming in, and the other one had a lot of minions, of course, backing it up to make sure to take out the trash. A couple rages, haste spells, free spell still to go, and a heal spell to keep the balloons up if you can get out the infernos. Unfortunately, they all pathed away from the other center inferno and around the town hall, and so that's why, unfortunately, only going to be a 2-star attack. 1 minute left to go, and now we're just going to see balloons and minions just going around very, very slowly. So 2-star attack, we'll back out of that. Don't want to miss anything live if we can help it. Okay, still we've got nothing live, still 27 minutes left to go, and we'll just power through these attacks, these last dozen attacks or so, all at double speed to make sure that we fit everything in. Okay, bowlers and witches. So you're starting to see a bit of a common theme, especially at Town Hall 10. Just about every attack was a bowler witch attack. Some wars that you look at, there's so many air attacks, it's not funny, but in this case it's all been bowler witch. And the Town Hall 9s, sometimes you see, there was one war there, there was like, what did I count? 20 something Town Hall 9 Gobo Lalo attacks. And the next one, not one, and it was all ground. And there was another war where one side used 11 witch slaps sort of thing. So no, there's no guarantee to know. These ring bases, they can be a little bit difficult at times. But just coming in with that balloon, try and take out that little bit of extra percentage, that balloon goes down, and so that's it. So 65% onto their number 3. Coming into the number 4. Now, Kronos had attacks left, didn't they? They did have attacks left, in which case the number 5 looks like he's only got 1 star. 1-star attack on their number 5. So Queen, healed witches on that side, bowlers and witches on this side of the attack with 16 bowlers ready to come up the middle with the Grand Warden, of course the Clan Castle bowlers as well, to just dive into the middle of the base, try and take out as much as you can. If you can get both Infernos and Expos at the same time, that's great, but gradually just couldn't really push through enough because used the Earthquake spell. So 61% 2-star there by the number 6 and the number 4. The number 5, I think we saw this attack live too. Pretty sure we saw this attack live. So I start to lose track of the attacks that I've seen or where I'm up to. So again, we've got another 3-minute attack. We've got an attack that goes to time, so I'm just going to speed that up a little bit. Okay, Queen's gone down. Grand Warden comes in with the King, taking out. Okay, Bowler's coming in now. Okay, just going back to 2x speed now. 31 balloons. So with the air defense down, well, we've got the 2 air defenses have gone down as well. So now we're coming in with the 32 balloons to try and take out the rest of the base. The enemy clan castle is not really an issue, so it's really just a matter of trying to circle around the base and try and take it out. And of course, they won't go south from there. They will circle around because there's no weapons to draw them south. So free spell on top of the Inferno. Ground expos. I'm not really sure on the ground expo thing. I haven't had my expos on ground probably since I got them. Even though the range is shorter, I kind of think that it's probably more beneficial to have the expo in the air, because as soon as they're on the ground, you're kind of inviting an air attack. Well, that's just how I see it anyway, whether that's true or not. So this is very close to getting that town hall in terms of there's nothing taking out the minion, but just time. Time was a factor on that one, getting that extra star on the town hall. So just looking. Okay, well, we will come back. Actually, that is the last of the Town Hall 11. So you get to see the Town Hall 11 3-star that Kronos did onto the clashes. So coming in here now, we have, I press scout. I press scout instead of replay. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? Okay, so again, we're looking at a Bow Witch attack coming in. So again, the logic with the Bow Witch, jump from one Inferno to grant access in some way, shape or form to the other, whether you need to use 2 free jump spells or 3. In this case, it's 3 to get the job done. And of course, being a Town Hall 11, a Town Hall 10 doesn't have the luxury of just being able to use 3 jump spells so well in the same capacity that Town Hall 11 does, because the Town Hall 11, of course, has the Grand Warden, which can keep things alive. Whereas the Town Hall 10 just doesn't have that luxury of having all that time of an immortal troop that the Grand Warden adds. And so basically walking around the outside, Queen and Grand Warden in the middle, and taking out that air defense will gradually get taken out by that Archer Tower, but there's just too much stuff coming from the Healed Witches and so on, and then they eventually will all need to path over and take out the Expo that's in the middle, and then go through from the Expo and take out the Wizard Tower that's there as well. So we're just waiting for that to happen. All through the wall, wait, heaps and heaps of skellies. Just take out that Expo really quickly. But the bowlers almost died to the Wizard Tower, but the healer got on them, and that is the 3-star attack from Kronos onto the Awesome Clashes. Now, we are running out very close on the time here. 21 minutes, and we've still got a lot of these attacks to go. So we'll power through these 10 or 10 attacks from both sides. So it's a lot of attacks we've got to get done in a very short period of time. So we're looking at the 21 balloons, 5 healers coming in on this bit of a Queen Walk component. The old Tesla, the old Inferno surrounded by an empty chevron sort of becomes a little bit of a hard thing to do. The Queen won't get to it. Giants, golems, things, they don't want to have a bar of it, because there's no reason to go into the wall. So they'll sort of paths them around, just like you can see here. The Inferno can reach out, but it just paths them around. So, but it left the Inferno vulnerable. So the air portion coming in, air skellies triggered. You notice that most of these skelly traps are all set to air, and that's it. Now, do notice though, number 16 was a low down Town Hall 10. Number 7 wasn't. Was the top Town Hall 10. Now have a look at the Town Hall 10 3-star that Kronos did onto the Awesome Clasher. Again, you've got the Bowler Witch coming in with the jump spells to get access, grant access to the ability to take out the Inferno Towers, which is what you're basically seeing here. And bowlers just came through, jump spell, and it just goes through the rest of the base. And of course, once the jump spells have been used, as the attacker, all you're doing is waiting to press the hero's ability. That's all you're doing. So it's an attack that it's obviously very powerful, because you just see it's a 3-star attack here, but it does rely on a little bit of luck. bit lucky that maybe there's not something pathing one way or the other. So this was a 98% attack. I think they had a couple of attacks left. So I've got a sneaky feeling that some of the attackers will be just waiting for the last 5 minutes of the war to try and put 3 stars on, or just talking about attacks in general, using Discord or even possibly Twiddler, if Twiddler's still a thing, where multiple people can join in on it and they can all draw on the screen. So get an attack plan done together. So here you've got an example where you've got the double jumps happen, and then it's been very, very close to being a 3-star attack, but it just didn't happen. Just a couple of walls that we actually had to shoot through, a little bit too many walls, and just ran out of time, all for maybe the sake of a wizard or something. Not that you could have known that was going to happen, but anyway. So there we go. So that was the attack on number 9. And we're live again. So we're live on number 18, going in on the bottom Town Hall 10. Okay, so we've got Bowler Witch again, and you've got the got some lightning spells have been used in the middle, and you've noticed that that's created a hole right through the middle, only just. So once that jump spell comes in, instead of having the double jump or the triple jump in this case, the holes in the wall keep the wall totally open, so you don't have to rely on anything that's being distracted and running out of a jump spell. So it's all straight through pathing. Queen walk on the outside by herself is what it looks like here. That way she's not going to be locking onto the Lava Hound. The Lava Hound can do what it wants. It's not going to do anything. A few Valkyries going in as well. Take out the Expos. Path through to the second Inferno in the middle. Bowler bounce taking out the Expo there. The Expo at the bottom not quite going down. The Expo at the top just went down. And now it's just a matter of can anything take out this walking Queen? Can anything take out the King? What extra damage is the King going to be able to do before the King goes down? Are the King's barbs going to be able to do too much? What about the archer over there? What about the bowlers? Can they maybe take out the cannon? And so we've basically got the Queen should go down pretty quickly if the healers can't keep up with her. If the Expo, she won't get the Expo. So we'll just put it there. She's not going to get the Expo. And it's a matter of trash. How much trash is going to get up. So it's not going to be a 3-star attack because she can't get the Expo. She won't get this cannon either, even if she can survive. Now she's going to lose a healer to the Expo. So it's just all just going to eventually catch up with her. And once the Lava Hound comes onto her, she'll lock onto the Lava Hound. And then everything will just gradually take her out. The Expo will take out the healers. The Lava Hound will pop. Then all the pups will just zero in on the Queen and the couple archers that she's got there. And even if she could survive all that, she'll just run out of time anyway. So that'll be it. Lava Pups will take her out. Her ability's been used. They're all zeroing in on her. And she's just about done. There she goes. Boop. Okay, so should be no change to the stars there from Kronos, from Awesome Clasher. Now, they did use 2 attacks while I was showing some replays. So we'll just have a look at the other attacks, number 8. So that made no difference as well. Now we were doing, I forgot what we were doing. We were on Kronos was showing their attacks there. So I showed the attack on number 8, and we'll just quickly run through. We've got 16 minutes left to go in the war itself, and we've got 6 attacks left in total. So we're looking at about an attack every 2 minutes. I just want to have a quick look at what we've got left here. So we've got no 10 or 11 attacks left to go, and we've got 1, 2, 3 10 or 10 attacks left to go from Awesome Clasher, and we've got 1 Town Hall 11, 1 Town Hall 10, and 1 Town Hall 9 attack to go. So essentially Kronos only has 2 attacks that are going to matter, and Awesome Clasher have 3 attacks that will matter. Now, just having a look at what Awesome Clasher needs to do at this point, their 3 attacks can only get them, well, hey, if they can 3-star number 15, and then that leaves them 2 other things, then that's 4 stars, and that puts them even Steven on stars with Kronos at 75 stars. And I just want to have a quick look while we're waiting here. Have a look at the percentage. 82, call it 83 to 85.75, 85 3/4. But what sort of percentage was done in this. Okay, so it was only 48%. So that's an extra 52% damage onto that base. So, wow. So if they can 3-star base 15, and then their other 2 attacks are 3 stars as well, the percentage will just be a very, very interesting thing. It'll just be very interesting to see. Okay, so we are waiting for Awesome to go in, and we'll just, I can't even remember where we're up to in these ones. We'll just have a quick run through these. I forget where we're up to. We hadn't seen this one as well, but I'll just run these through at 4 times speed so you can just have a general idea. Obviously, it's the 2 times a double jump thing with the Bow Witch, trying to get into access the other Inferno Tower. So you can see how that logic is always targeting. I'm coming into the base with the Bow Witch with the mind, with the thing in mind that I want to have my boulders jump from outside to inside to take out both Inferno Towers while doing so. So we're having a look at the attack onto number 11, and you can see this is again it's a bit of a stranger one. It's got baby dragons and Valkyries and all sorts of things going in on this attack instead of a Bow Witch attack. I don't know if Bow Witch might have been a better option, because one Inferno Tower is really quite accessible to an immediate jump to get in, but hey, not going to know that. So jumping in on that side, coming in from the other side, and basically then trying to circle around the base, I guess. Now, that's right, this was the Town Hall 9 attack that was coming in. So this was the Town Hall 9 2-star, that 2-star this base. So have a look at those troops. The Town Hall 9 2-star in that base. 74% damage on Town Hall 10 coming from that Town Hall 9. And so we'd had seen some of these attacks, but I've seen this base before elsewhere, and it was just the shape of the base just says stay away. You're going to struggle. And of course, this is essentially what's happened, that we saw this attack not quite make it and essentially just run out of oomph. So to attack the base, you've got to go, you're looking how you're going through the base the entire long ways, and so you're just getting through too much stuff. So we saw that live on the previous stream at the start of the war stream. So we've got 12 minutes to go, and we're just gradually powering through these attacks before we run out of wartime and whatever other time we're going to run out of as well. So we're coming here on this Queen Walk coming in, Lava Hound attacks coming up, and just waiting. Jump spell coming in with the haste spell and poison to try and take out this basically balloon spam. Try and come in, get as much percentage as you can on the base. This is their number 25 attacking, and only ending up with just eking out a 50%. Oh my goodness, that's like one of those most frustrating 50% ever. If you're the defender, you're like, oh no, that doesn't deserve 50%. That's not right. Okay, so this is the this base is to be expected to be 3-starred. Unfortunately, it's not going to not be 3-starred. It's a common layout base, so everyone should have one of these in their clan that they can practice on, and we face them a lot in our wars as well. So pretty well, we've got a couple of people that just eat these things for breakfast. Eat these ring bases for breakfast. All this thing is a while ago, we're bringing 7 golems in, and everyone was crying and whinging about having 7 golems, but everyone was using the same base that was susceptible to 7 golems. So don't really know what to expect when you use a base that's susceptible to a 7 golem attack, and then you whinge that there's something wrong with the game because they can take you out with 7 golems. Okay, we've got 10 minutes left to go. I'm going to try and power through all of these as quick as I can, and do a very quick call of the board. So we've got the Lava Hounds coming in. Again, this was, I wonder if this is the one that was, no, because this is the Kronos attacking. So Boulder's trying to target that Inferno, getting the Inferno out, coming in with the 3 Lava Hounds and 22 balloons to try to take out the rest of the base. Queen will go down, Queen's down. So now you're going to try and take out the weapons and then have some minions or something. Got 8 minions up the sleeve. They can come in from the right hand side, take out the trash and take out the town hall. There we go. That's what they will do eventually. So quick dive in, get the trash done, and then go for the town hall. So in these no dep wars, now it's just my opinion, of course, seeing as you're not dipping, and you can see like 58% 2-star, the other one was a 50% 2-star. I just kind of think it might be in the best interest. Here we go, we've got an attack going in live now, number 17, going in on the number 15. So this is for all the marbles. It's not for all the marbles, but it's to keep them in the game for all the marbles. That's what it is for. Okay, so healers on the queen walk going in, got the bow witch coming in, the double jump spell, double rage, and the heal spell, all the air defenses up the top side. So witches coming at the bottom, targeted by that mortar down there. So that'll be a nice little bit of trash. If they can get out that mortar, I don't know. I think this is possibly the one that we saw before. There were the 4 Teslas around the bottom inferno down there. That's right, if I remember rightly, and that's what we saw the tail. We didn't come back and watch it, but we saw that's where there were 4 Teslas down there. So I'll just double check to see if the 4 Teslas pop, if that is in fact correct, and then that will give another jump spell to go from that Tesla Inferno area over the Queen pad and grant access kind of to the left-hand Inferno. So that's what we've got, the rage spell going in at the moment. 1 rage spell, 1 heal spell left. 10 hogs still up the sleeve. I'll be assuming that the hogs will be for the right-hand side of the base ideally, but who knows? They might also be for the left-hand side of the base to try and keep all the troops alive. So they're going to be taking the second jump spell. Okay, so here come the hogs, left-hand side of the base. If you can keep the bowlers alive, that's pretty good. The Queen will take out the Inferno Tower. 1 heal spell left for whatever's coming over to the right-hand side. We don't know where any big bombs are from this attack because the previous attack never managed to get to where all the big bombs were. Oh my goodness, oh no. Oh, just dropped that heal spell right in the middle of the base. Oh, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. If there was a chance of a 3-star in this base, it was to heal the hogs right in that area. They'd have enough oomph to get through to the rest, but I just dropped the heal spell in the middle of the base. Ah, that's a shame. That's a shame for the attacker coming in. Okay. So at the moment, it's not going to be a 3-star attack. All of the abilities have been used. So now we're just waiting for a little bit of cleanup sort of stuff going on. So while that goes on, I'll just have a sip of water. We'll back out of that because there could be another attack going on. So that was just a little bit unfortunate. Attacker has used Kronos is going in on their number 5 to try and take out an extra star. I think that only 1-starred their number 5 before, so we do know that they have the extra star already. And 2-star, 57%, so they got the extra star on this. I believe it only had the 1-star on it, and I think that will seal the fate of Awesome. I don't think Awesome can come back from that. We'll just back out. We'll have a look. It should be 58 stars now, 76. So yeah, 76 to 72. So that was the extra star needed. Or Kronos have 2 attacks left. Awesome Clasher's got 2 attacks left, and we're running into the tail end of the war is what we're running into. So I'm losing track on whose side we were looking at the time. We've seen these attacks already. I just want to try and get through all of these through these attacks so that we can we saw that one. 6 minutes left in the war. I just want to try and get through as many of the recap sort of stuff as possible. I'm not sure what my timer is. If I run out and I need to extend the timer or something, then I'll definitely do that. I've got enough gems, let's just say, to keep going. All right, we've got 5 minutes left. We'll just power through these just very, very quickly. 25 balloons now. This is all running at 4 times speed, so we get to see what happens here. I think, did we just see this one? I'm not really 100% sure if this was the balloon span that we just saw that came in before. And like I said, no, yeah, we saw that one. That was the minions coming in on the right hand side. Okay, so we're coming in on their number 16. 5 minutes left, and we have 4 attacks to go in 5 minutes. So probably just hang here for a moment and just bear with me. I want to check something. I have 16 minutes of shield. So that's, what do I have? Do I have a shield? Not sure what I've got, but that's plenty of time to get through what we need to get through. Okay, so we've got this base coming in again on number 18. We've got the double jump and an earthquake. Earthquake coming through, well, single jump, but the earthquake to take out the middle of the wall, that's what we saw last time. So same as before, but making a few little modifications, hopefully, to try and get in. So it'll be a jump as before. I'm predicting to just jump straight in. Got the Queen Walk component going down on that side of the base. Now, again, the Queen won't be able to take out that Expo that's there, or that Expo that's there. That'll have to be reliant on the bowlers and the witches that are going to be coming in. So creating a little bit of a funnel from the right hand side with the bowlers and the witches. Queen Walk is going to create that little bit of a left hand funnel, and then the bowlers, rest of the bowlers with the Clan Castle bowlers and the king coming straight into the middle and hopefully pathing in and taking out all of the middle. Obviously the hope would be all the expos and the flanking stuff in the middle goes down to the bowlers and the king and the wizards and whatever else. Run, rage, one heal, and no troops left to deploy. They are all down. So this is like the Hail Mary sort of a thing here at this moment. Second rage has gone down, and you're basically saying, hey, I've just thrown the lot in and just go for it, you buggers. Try and take everything out. So that Expo on the right's about to go down. There it goes down. Expo on the left, it will go down. It's shooting at the things in the middle, but it should go down to the witches. Oh, well, hey, maybe not. So both Expos look like they're standing up again. So Queen's going to struggle now. Everything's dead in the core, and the witches are around the right-hand side at the top. They're not going to go. They're not going to do too much. I'm very doubtful it's going to be a 3-star attack, because the Lava Hound will, just as before, even if it does something, the witch will take it out, something will take it out. Expo will take out the healers. The Expo then will all lock onto the Queen, so the Queen will go down, and it's not going to be a 3-star attack. In other words, cannons will circle around, gradually taking out the troops at the top, troops at the bottom, and everything. It just will not be a 3-star attack, unfortunately, for Awesome Clasher. We'll back out of that, just see if there's anything else left to go before we go in. 2 minutes left in the war. So we have one more attack from this one after the Awesome Clashes have gone in, and we've got an attack from Kronos coming in on their last Town Hall 11 attack, going in on their number 3, just to see if that can do anything else. Okay, this attack has just started, so we'll be sticking with the end of this one, possibly, and this might be the last attack live that we see. Their last Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11 attack is the last live attack of the war. Everything else will just be a very quick coverage to see how anything else won, if a change has been made to the stars or so on and so forth. So rage spell going down, keep the Queen alive, keep the Grand Warden alive. I would have been assuming you got 11 minions coming in on this one, so this is going to be a little bit of an interesting thing. You've got the one air defense up the top there, and I'm not really sure. I'm trying to look where the other air defenses are. There doesn't seem to be too many other air defenses left standing, so they appear to have all been taken out with the heroes. So you've got Clan Castle still to deploy, 6 haste spells, so it looks like it's just going to be a mass Lunian sort of a deal coming in, like the previous Town Hall 11 3-star that we saw, coming in on a couple of different sides with the balloons, so that there's nowhere else for them to go, and then they will all, the only place left for them to go will be to path straight in through to the middle, over the Town Hall, over the Infernos, over everything, and then they won't be pathing around the outside. So unfortunately there's no real plan that I can see to take out the enemy Queen, except hope that she somehow dies in some kind of splash damage or something like that, and hope that you can get so it's all just died. It's all just died. So this is not going to be a 3-star attack, so we'll just jump out of that and might get a couple minions in. Okay, we've got 25 seconds, or we've got 50 seconds for Kronos to launch their last attack, and for Clashes to launch their last attack. Kronos only has one viable attack left. Clashes have one viable attack left as well. They cannot win, but I'd like to see them at least get that last attack in, and then once that's done, we'll have a very quick finish off where we were up to before, and then we'll be calling that a day. And we've got 23 seconds left for Clashers to get their last attack in. I haven't even had a look to see if that attacker is going to go in. I'd be hoping he would, at least trying to. Have a go. 8 seconds left, 7, 5 seconds left in the war. We don't know what's happened to the last attacker. It's not a Town Hall 9. Oh, Dante's gone in. Phew. Talk about 1 second left in the war. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've got Bow Witch coming in. Now, obviously, Awesome Clasher can't get 5 stars from this attack to take it on stars, but awesome that he's gone into to come in. Okay, so coming in at this base, Queen Walk on the left-hand side, Bowlers with Witches on the right-hand side, 2 Hogs up the sleeve, 5 Wall Breakers. So obviously, there's a Wall Breaker intention coming on to add to the 2 jump spells. I'd be thinking that you'd be trying to get the Wall Breakers in right about on that wall, so you can jump straight from the Inferno Tower straight into the Queen box, and then those bowlers will have access to everything. Queen Walk on the left hand side should take out all of those weapons. So here come the Wall Breakers just in time. Yeah, oh, could they? Oh yes, they've gone just in time. So okay, jump spell going in, should be going in now. Just a little bit slow on that jump spell, so some of the bowlers have gone walking. Got to get that second jump spell in. Heal spell coming down. Just, oh, so many busy fingers, and they have just all perished. What on earth? Just, oh, there must have been a bomb tower there, was it? I wasn't even paying attention to what was there, but they just all seemed to vanish. It was like a black hole just ate them all up. It's just like, boop, where are all the troops in the middle? They're just all gone. So unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be enough oomph left to get through the Inferno and Tesla and Expo that's in the middle there. So the Queen's just dropped the, yeah, okay. He knows what's happened. So that was the last ditch effort from Dante onto that last one. So there we go. We'll have a look at the war results. 72 to 76. So Kronos wins 76 stars to 72 stars. Valiant, very awesome effort from Awesome Clasher. 60 attacks used. Kronos didn't use the last Town Hall 9 attack. 59 attacks won to 55, and we come down to the 3-star attacks versus the 18-star attacks, and that's really the story of the day. 16 3-stars versus 12, and only 14 2-stars versus 18. So it was really won and lost in those 3-star attacks on those 10 Hall 10s. And not being able to 3-star the Town Hall 9s. So that's really where it got lost. So we'll just have a very quick run through of what was left, where we were up to, and then from there we will carry on. Now we had a look at Butt, and we'll do the same with Awesome Clasher's attacks on Kronos as well, so we can just have a look to see at what they went through to try and get the 3 stars on the board. So the bowler's coming in. That's a very smart bowler thing there. It's taking out the double bounce that is from the, takes out the mortar with a double bounce. Strategically position the bowler so that when it takes out the hut, when it takes out the trash, the second bounce takes out the mortar. So just coming in here, again, got the double freeze spell on the Inferno, so everything can path around. Now, the interesting thing is that the freeze spell, the Inferno still stayed up at this point. So that's what's really interesting, but that it was a hog attack coming in, and that second freeze was just enough to keep the hogs alive while they pathed around and took out the rest of the weapons, and the Queen stayed alive as well. So that was how this 3-star ended up happening on Dante from the opposite number on the Kronos side. So we'll have a look at the attack on number 18 now. Okay, and that'll be the last Town Hall 9 attack that we show from Kronos, and then we'll have a look at the Town Hall 10 attacks. So this is one of those little bases that has the moats just on the outside side of the Inferno. So it's going to make it very hard to get anything straight into them. Everything will want to path around the Inferno instead of going in. So again, we're coming in with a Bow Witch. Like I said, there's been a lot of Bow Witches this war, and it seems to be really, it's like I consider Town Hall 9 that you should learn how to do Go-Ho first. That should be the first attack that you learn at Town Hall 9, is to be good at Go-Ho. Then you can branch out and you can throw in bowlers. You can branch out and you can start to learn the air attacks. That's just my feeling on learning strategy. And when you come to Town Hall 10, Go-Ho is not really going to be a thing, because you really need to push in hard in the initial thing. So Town Hall 9, you can have this light kill squad, and most bases at Town Hall 10, you can't have a light kill squad at all. You've got to come in heavy. So at Town Hall 9, go hose okay. Then at Town Hall 10, you need to learn something else. And I think the first strategy that you should learn at Town Hall 10, on top of your Town Hall 9 skills, is Bow Witch. Because then, at least, depending on what you're doing in the war, you can at least get a good 2-star under your belt as a good first step, so that it leaves a possibility of coming in with some kind of Queen Walk Laloon as a possible 3-star attack effort a little bit later. So the Bow Witch is awesome. It's a little bit more effective than Go Wipe was never ever going to 3-star anything at Town Hall 10. Those days are long gone. The old Go Wipe into the base, and basically that was, as I come into the base, just me coming into the base with Go Wipe at Town Hall 10, I managed to get 50%, and coming in was the 3-star attack as well. So those days are sort of long gone, but the Bow Witch is an attack that it will, even if you can't get a 3-star, you'll get a very good 2-star attack, and then you have the potential of a 3-star attack depending on the base itself. So Go Wipe could never really do that at Town Hall 10. So we'll move on to base number 8 now. Just quickly running through these last attacks from AWSM Clasher to see what they did to Kronos, and how the Kronos bases defended against what AWSM Clasher was throwing up at them. So here we're coming in with another Bow Witch again, with the double jump to try and get in through to the core, to try and take out the base. Now this looks like a very similar, all the bases start to blend in and look a little bit similar to each other. So you see the wall breakers going in. We saw this attack before. Jump spell coming in onto the arch tower, comes into that compartment there. Second jump spell should be down, get into that middle compartment and try and path in and try and get out that second expo, second inferno, and of course the expo that's in the core there, and just not quite managing to have enough oomph to get through everything, while the queen is walking on the side, and then she'll just lock on with that lava hound, and that's pretty well it. That base is finished. Well, the attack is finished, but it's 2 stars, so we're not really going to. Now this is a high percentage 2-star attack from AWSM Clasher coming in on this Town Hall 10 base. Now what I was saying before was, in terms of having an exposed town hall, you're essentially giving away a star. So in the no dip, where in your terms of like an anti 3-star base in a normal high level war, it makes sense to have an exposed Town Hall 10 if it's going to enable you to try and withstand a Town Hall 11 dipping on you. But in terms of the no dipping league, the no dip league, and you'll see the server link on the overlay there for the Discord server if you want to check it out. In terms of the no dip league, where you can't dip, it doesn't, well, to me anyway, it doesn't make it a lot of sense to just give away the first star, which is the Town Hall, because then you have what you saw before, and you have Town Hall 9s being able to step up and do good 2-star attacks on Town Hall 10s, and that frees up your Town Hall 10s to then have extra, it feels like you've got extra Town Hall 10 attacks coming onto the Town Hall 10s because they were 2-star, and then they can start to work on riskier attacks that might be normally a riskier thing. Those Town Hall 10s can start working on them, such as a Queen Walk air attack or something like that, which normally might be a little bit of a riskier move. So here you've got, again, the Bow Witch coming in. I've just sped this up at 2 times speed. So we've all seen the Bow Witch before. We understand the principle. Try and jump from one inferno to the other inferno, or at least get your troops access so they can reach out and destroy it in some way, shape or form with their range, if they can. But if it all goes, you're looking at a little bit of luck, like in that previous thing where the bowler took out the weapon just at the last second, and that weapon was now down. So the inferno's down, and the last throw of the bowler takes out the inferno just as the inferno sort of takes out the bowler. So there is a little bit of a luck involved in the attack, but if that's what you have to deal with at Town Hall 10, that's what you have to deal with, unfortunately. That's the way the game has slowly evolved over the time. So again, you've got 2 Inferno Islands. The Inferno Islands seem to be a quite trendy thing to be going on at the moment. Baby Dragon coming in will just speed this up. Take out the Town Hall. So you've given away the Town Hall. Now this is a Town Hall 10 doing this attacking of course. So because the Town Hall 9s from Clashes used all their attacks on the Town Hall 9s. So just coming in with the bowler, jump spell into that area. Second jump spell will probably, I was going to probably push that jump spell a little bit more to the right hand side, but that works as well. And then hogging, coming in with a bunch of hogs, try and take out that Inferno Tower and everything, but it's just too much. Even though you think you can get through it pretty quickly, the Infernos are, it's only a little bit of damage, but it just on your hogs, on your troops as a Town Hall 9. Obviously, if I'm attacking a Town Hall 10 as a Town Hall 9, I can't. I'm just amazed at how even a weak Inferno can just totally mess your attack up tremendously. So 19 bowlers coming in on this particular attack. Got the Wizard taking down some outside trash first. Possibly could do things with a couple of minions, a few archers around the outside here and there coming in. I'll just speed that up. It's not going to be a tremendously long attack. So we'll just go for double speed. So it'll be all over in about 30 seconds or so, 40 seconds. So the bowlers coming in, some of them will path in, some path outside. Double jump spell, just standard sort of deployment, double jump to try and get through to that second Inferno Tower, and just not enough oomph. Enemy Queen and King still live. Baby Dragons out the outside, they'll take out that Town Hall. And even if they only take it out just, you can, that's the sort of thing that I was talking about. If that Town Hall was in the middle, there you go. So I've been too long without a shield. I'll soon be kicked out for a few minutes, but we will be done by then. So have no fear, we will be done. I'm not doing any attacking. Okay, so we've only got a few attacks left to go in replay, and then we'll call it a day. We will call it a day, so that it will turn out pretty good that I've been kicked off right around the same time as I've finished doing Call of the Board. And you've seen who won. Kronos won 76 to 72. Even if Awesome Clashes had cleaned the Town Hall 9s, there would have been 73 stars versus 76. It would have been done by 3 stars. And that 3-star difference were the three all done in the Town Hall 10s. It was all up because of the Town Hall 10 3 stars. It equaled the Town Hall 11 3 stars, and it all came down to the Town Hall 10 3 stars. So you can see this attack just gradually will peter out onto that one and just be a 2-star attack. Of course, the Inferno Tower stands. So there we go. Only a couple more attacks to go and we are done. And I'll just power through these very quickly so that we can get them all before I'm kicked off for a period of time, let's just say. However long that time is, not really sure, but I think it's 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I don't know. I tried to log off beforehand, but no one wants to attack me, and I thought I was actually logged off for about a half an hour before I came on, but I didn't want to miss too much of the wars and stay logged off for an extra half an hour. So there was another 2-star effort, you see, by having the more exposed, easily accessible Town Hall 10, then you can get the 2 stars, and even if you eke out the 50%. So this was a 3-minute attack. So I've just sped this up at 4 times. Queen Walk, Bow Witch again, with 10 hogs coming in as a little bit of a back end to try and assist, possibly to help get a few extra percentage on the board. Unfortunately, just couldn't wipe out enough stuff with the initial push in, and that second Inferno stayed up. If everything had been able to take it out just that little bit much, of course the misplaced heal spell didn't help at all, wiped out those hogs. So that was just a little bit of a shame with that misplaced heal spell. So we saw that one live just a minute ago. So we'll come on to just 3 more attacks now, and then we will be done. 3 more attacks and we are done. Okay, so you can see that, you know, when I look at these bases and I don't see all the pumpkin walls or road barrier walls or whatever they're called, I just think, oh, it's only a Town Hall 9. But it's not. It's a max Town Hall 10. It just doesn't have all those pumpkin walls. So as you can see, the same strategy, trying to jump through the base, and just didn't power on enough. This was the one that I wanted to see a little bit more of, to see what actually happened, why it all sort of went awry. But I think being able to path around that little horseshoe shape up the top, it kind of throws the troops off because they will want to path around, but that's the logical place to come into the base as well. So we are almost done here. Just coming on to the last one. Those little outside Inferno areas coming in with a bit of an air attack. The old queen walk or whatnot, heroes sort of sacrifice, take out a couple of air defenses. I've got some things to come in, and all the air defenses are on one side of the base, so I'll try and balloon dragon the whole other side of the base and see if I can rage and balloon myself across. Of course, one air defense has stayed up, and if you can't get the infernos, which is why those infernos are placed like that, so that you'll circle around, you can't get them and they will just eat your health away until you are perished. So 70% attack on that one, and last attack of the war. And then we'll just have a look at the map, and we'll just see how that went. And that will be it. So, and again, Queen Walk coming in on, got some Valkyries and Bowlers all coming in. Usual sort of standard stuff. Bowwits coming in through the middle, jump from one, jump to the other if you can. That was Valkyries that came in. Just watching that at speed, I thought it looked like wall breakers, but that was Valkyries that came in, and unfortunately just not enough oomph to get through the rest of the stuff as well. So that's what a big difference between Town Hall 9. You need this big push to come into the base. You can't just sort of take it easy. And Town Hall 9, you can just sort of play it a little bit differently. So that is that. That's all of the attacks done. Showcased all of the attacks that mattered, showcased, and Kronos have won 76 stars to 72, all 60 attacks used by AWSM Clashers. A very, very good effort from AWSM Clashers, who was in the lead when we started this final call, and the only attack Kronos didn't use was a Town Hall 9, and we'll just have a look at the total, at the statistics there that you can see. These are the statistics that actually matter the most. The attacks lost, 1 done, 3 stars versus 2 stars, so on and so forth. And that will be it. I'll be kicked off this game any minute now. So that is a nice convenient way to end the stream here, to say thank you very much for sticking around to the end. Very much appreciated. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So you can be up to date when I go streaming next time, or any of the videos that I put up about different various attack strategies and so on and so forth. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel. You are obviously on the channel already because you're watching this. I do have a Twitter, you can see on the overlay there. So follow me there if you like or not. Every time I go live, that Twitter thing will tweet that I've gone live as well. I have obviously just been disconnected, so I'm not going to try again. And so we will call that an end to the stream. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you found the attacks enjoyable. I certainly found them very, it was actually a pretty good war at the end there. I thought Kronos would have been a little bit more dominant in terms of, I thought the AWSM Clashers did a better job than I thought, is what I'm trying to say. They did a very good job. So that's it for me. Thanks for sticking around. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you on the next video or the next stream. See you later.